Wow, first conversation after so many months, and we're gonna monetize it, huh? I swear.
That's why this always
Complete
worked from the
suck.
beginning.
I haven't talked to you in fucking months, and we're gonna do it as a performance. Give me a break. Jesus Christ.
I think, unfortunately, that means we're doing it for the right reasons. I think.
That's true.
Right. You want to pick? You want to pick up? You want to pick the overlay together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Share your screen.
I'll just stream it. It's like no delay.
Oh yeah, wait, I forgot you're live. You got good ones? I haven't been checking.
Oh.
I feel like a real.
Ooh. Oh, Apollo made one. Oh, this is the guy who makes my thumbnails. That might just be good.
That's nice.
That's a good one.
What is your
you know what?
That rated out of 10.
Oh, and he made it kind of a logo. You see, he put the ends together.
Oh.
Our logo could be like that. You know, like that NW
just the
thing.
Ends?
Yeah.
That's pretty sick. That's pretty damn sick.
That's what. Yeah, that was like boom right away. I kind of want to change this at thing. Something
also, isn't pink? Doesn't it hurt?
Yeah, maybe you could adjust the colors. But if we do use Apollos, I can get him to make like to change it as we go or whatever, which would be cool. I didn't even. Yeah, that's just a good one. That one's good too. Gatsby made it.
Ooh.
Wow.
But why is it both of you?
I like that part the best. I think. Yeah.
I'll be on the left-hand side because you're the guest, so I just want to make sure people understand. Oh wait, they're all good.
What the hell? Oh, I got a Moomin. Oh my god. Damn.
I get nothing.
This is really good. Yeah, you didn't get anything here.
No.
But I like the font that.
It's tough.
I like this font.
Me too.
This one's really cool. I mean, the vibes are correct, right?
Yeah. Wait, for the channel points one?
Yeah.
That purple one?
Oh, Mary made one with the. Oh, this is from old art. This one's awesome too.
That's good too.
Wow.
All right, fuck it. Launders paying every single person.
No.
Thank you so much, Launders, for supporting the community.
Dude.
Holy shit. Good shit.
Are you gonna pitch with me?
Launders is such a good guy, man.
Dude.
Wait, they're all good?
Yeah, you think this one's good?
No. I don't like that angle. It makes my hairline a little too.
This is
wait, that
transparency.
Wait, go up. The
this
one before was pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good.
No, you like this because it's like a comedy. That's like the comedy store.
Yeah, fuck that one. That's two launders.
What are two launders? This is not bad.
That's pretty good. Wait, what the hell?
Fuck, there's some bangers.
I posted in Discord and all I got was "You are ugly," so that's pretty good. That you got.
Cool this is one with research. Research was done for this one.
What do you mean? They probably knew me. They're probably a fan. So.
Yeah, because I put like games we're both trying to beat. You know.
Yeah.
Games we're both trying to finish.
Is that Counter-Strike on the left?
It's Inferno.
Oh shit.
It's the Inferno T-spawn.
Wait, Fish just made one.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm kind of scared.
Dude, it's good.
No, I'm kind of scared.
They're all so good, man.
Oh my god, this one.
Oh god damn it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you see this one? This is clean though.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, dude, the vibes are correct on this one too, but like it's a little bit plain. But I don't know why. I don't know how to use this.
I really like it, but the text is overlapping.
Yeah,
so it'll take more work.
You'd have to. Yeah, this feels like it was. This one feels bespoke.
Yeah, that looks really. But that looks a little like very sanitized. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little sanitized.
It doesn't capture the edginess.
Maybe if there was like the background was made up of more colors or something, because like this looks cool. Like this is a good logo too. But is this just really the Twitch one kind of?
Yeah, that's the channel points logo.
Is it slightly different or is it the same? The same.
I think the channel point has like a sheen that's longer.
Yeah.
It's pretty good though.
That's damn. Okay, so damn. Okay.
Did you see Fish Nothings?
Where is it? I don't see it.
He just posted it recently.
Okay, let me just go to his
scroll all the way.
Famous Fish Nothing.
I know.
Oh, he made it. Oh, I see with the colors too.
It's pretty good.
It's got the Rugrats theme and everything.
It's pretty good.
Damn it, dude. This is tough. I might have to pay a few of them.
Yeah, pay them all.
Because they're. I can't pay them all.
Why not, dude?
It's too much money. That's so much money.
I thought you were big balling, bro.
Dude.
Fucking traveling the world. Pay your creators.
Dude, you have streaming is your full-time job, and that's not even how you make most of your money. So.
What do you mean? Pay your creators, dude.
Relax. Dude, Mary's is really good too, man. Fuck. The vibes
are
correct.
Good.
So, which one do you think we should we go with? Is overall like? I'm not even.
Let's save a couple of them. Let's save a couple of them, and then we could, if we use it, then we'll pay them.
Yes, but which one are we going to use today? We have to pick one. I think that's the thing.
Oh no.
Oh man, that's really tough.
Oh jeez.
Should I mean, I feel like I can't. I don't want to just drag this on, so I kind of want to just pick one for.
Yeah, just do the. What was the first one we saw?
Yeah, the Apollos one. We could do that.
Yeah, let's just use Apollos because then.
Let's get the.
Those are all
look
good.
at my other monitor. It's a little bit less hard. I have digital vibrance on super high on my first monitor, so it's even a bit. Yeah, you know, I game hard. So.
Once a CS player. Don't you use Vibrance? Is that, or what is it called? Vibrance GUI?
Vibrance GUI. Yeah, but I'm using the one in the monitor.
Wait, what the hell was that transition? Do it again. Wait, that was so cool. Go back. Oh my god, you just leaked my DM. I swear to god, dude. I swear to god. That's so fucked.
Nice stream today, dude. That logo discussion was hilarious. You should upload that to YouTube.
Yeah,
oh, thanks for the support.
You? Oh, you son. And you didn't respond. You know what? Fuck you. What the hell?
Hold on.
You literally didn't respond?
I'm going to set this up live. Fuck? I read it.
Yeah, but you didn't acknowledge. Dude, you've changed.
Turn on your camera.
Holy shit. Okay. Oh. Wait.
Wow.
Don't share it with the
Dude,
stream.
this is the best that it's ever. Okay, yeah, sure, no problem.
Okay, I think we're good. I just
want to make sure. Is there anything bad? Oh, I think you got to remove. You got to remove that. You got to remove that thing.
Okay, hold on one sec. Let me just remove that body pillow. Okay. Dude, are you taking me more seriously now that I have a purple light in the back?
Less seriously because it just feels like you have a small dick now.
Okay, RGB is fucking cool. Shut the fuck up, dude. This is a bad start, frankly. I'm pissed.
I like the Squeex that didn't have anything to prove, or at least couldn't afford to show that he had anything to prove.
Okay, we're just gonna start with that. Okay, just start recording.
No, hold on, let me do the cap. Oh wait, I have a 2-box scene actually. I can set this up fast. Actually, I'm kind of insane with it. Okay, let me do this. Yeah. Oh fuck, I'm leaking the DM again. It's okay. Yeah, let me adjust this.
Hey guys, Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Launders. Welcome to my KZ tutorial. Today we're going to be learning how to do box jump. Thank you so much for subscribing to the YouTube. Do I have lettuce in my teeth? I just ate a salad. I'm not fucking trolling.
No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. Completely fine.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my another day, another demo. I've been practicing.
I want royalties. Okay. Let's see.
Okay, wait, Launders, be honest. Is my hairline growing back? I've been having turmeric.
Right now, it looks even worse. It looks like you're completely bald because you're at the top of the camera.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
I gotta fix the crop. I gotta fix the crop. Don't worry, I gotta fix the crop.
Hey, fix the crop. Fix the crop.
Yeah, it didn't really help much, but yeah, it's it's the crop.
I have turmeric, like Joe Rogan says, and it's not helping.
Bro, Joe Rogan. That's like some parody YouTuber, Joe Rogan. Just full head of hair, Joe Rogan. Just liberal takes on everything. Okay.
Yeah, I'm down. You'd be like, get vaccinated.
Get vaccinated.
You know, like what those extremists say. All right, hold on.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. Someone came into my Twitch chat, Launders, and said, you could be a model for Rogaine. And I said, oh my God, thank you so much. And then he said, ... the before picture.
Dude, that's really good. Oh, look at this. I did it so well. Oh, fuck. I have like corner circle crop photo shit. Wait, fuck. That would be cool if I had some way to use that. Oh, okay.
All right, cue up the music.
Oh, we need intro music. That'd be sweet if we could pay someone to do intro music because... Oh, I think... Okay, what I need to do here is... Yeah, I think the way... Dude, I want to do... I want to be a game show host.
Do it. We talked about doing a game show host like 5 podcasts ago.
Yeah. Fuck, there's a lot to talk about. So good stuff to talk about today.
I know.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Why the fuck is there this weird ass crop on it? I don't know. Oh, it's a mask.
Dude, your webcam is so much better than mine. What the fuck?
It's a camera.
Oh, like DSLR?
Yeah, because we use it for Blast. Like they sent me a camera for Blast, and then they're like, you can buy it for like 50% off if you want it, instead of sending it back.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Oh, when you're doing the home cat, I remember that.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, all right, I'll just buy it then.
Oh, shit.
I thought it was going to be annoying to have it, but it's totally not. It's actually really cool.
No, it looks way better. I'm on the C920.
Yeah, it's
for like 5 years.
It's a good webcam, so.
Yeah, there's like no competitor.
I had to like recolorize your webcam, but apart from that, it works fine.
I could turn on my other webcam.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a joke.
The other webcam I got for $3 from a Chinese exporter. It's like completely red. I don't know.
Can we see it?
Wait, yeah. It's so wait.
Oh no, it's gonna pluck up the thing, isn't it?
It might fuck it up. Let's do it. Wait, do I have it?
If you have it, I mean, might as well just.
Oh, I fucked it up, blunders. We shouldn't have done that.
Why'd you do that,
We
man?
shouldn't have done that.
Why did you do that?
All right, does it work now? Fuck,
Okay,
I'm so sorry. Just like that.
I have the most annoying problem here. Why does this... Oh! Boom! We did it.
I did it.
We. It's not perfect, but...
Vote for Squeex. Why are you guys voting for Launders?
For what?
What the hell? This... I'm a mod. I'm going to rig it, guys.
You wanted to do this...
channel points.
You wanted to do this on my channel, so... You kind of messed up, maybe. Right. This isn't going to be exactly perfect, but...
Oh, you're kidding.
If we make...
It's not...
if we do it not exactly perfect, then maybe Nathan will show up. You know what I mean? And fix everything.
Yeah, Nathan's on strike.
We have to...
Nathan got poached, bro.
Yeah, Nathan got poached hard.
Me, and then from me to big corporate
Big corporate,
now.
Yeah, he's a corporate slave. And I think that he doesn't want anything to do with us anymore.
I know. Dude, he said, we're the worst people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
He's making so much money now.
I know, he's rich. Did you know Nathan donated a sub to me? I've never seen him give a sub.
Oh my gosh. I don't even think he's ever paid for his own sub. That's crazy. Oh, whoops. It's because I minimized. Okay, so we're basically live. I wish I had an editor.
Do you have Audacity open? Are we recording it like officially?
That's a good question. If we record it officially...
Oh, can we ask chat before we start? First of all, chat, is the audio okay? Should I whisper into my microphone? Is there any delay?
My cam is off on the left side. Yeah, we want Nathan to come.
Squeex is okay. Whisper, please. Okay, no, not for some like fetish or anything. I see everyone in my chat here. Can we ban them all? I'm not kidding.
I love how you don't have mod on my stream.
I do. Do I? Yeah, I do.
Okay. Squeak's muted. Okay, I'll just do it.
Squeex is quieter. Turn me up.
Let's do a tweet, I guess.
Oh, I'll do a tweet as well. Can I just retweet yours?
Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot the. Can you make a face?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Monders has his sub count. God, the ego on this guy.
Oh, I will remove that.
Oh, Team Squeex says 55%. That's what I love to see.
Yeah, but you're like Elon Musk. You kind of you've been tampering with the results.
Well, that's what streamers do now, Launders. That's the new game. It's called stealing
doing
money
illegal things.
Yeah.
That's what streamers do now. Up, save the kids coin. Oh my god, we're gonna talk about that.
All right, save it for the pod.
We're gonna talk about that, aren't we? That. We don't even have a list of topics here. This is gonna be awful. Are you ready?
Let's not pretend like we ever planned this.
Welcome to the Channel Points podcast.
Wait, are you recording?
In Audacity? Do we need to?
No. I mean, we don't even have the password to Anchor.
All right, let's just do it anyways. Let's do it anyways.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, or should I count down? Are you ready?
Ready.
Okay, 11, 10, 9,
Dude,
8, 7,
hate you,
6,
man.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are live. Welcome to the Channel Points podcast. I'm your host, Squeex, or Squeex15 on Twitter, and my guest today is the one and only Launders. You may not know who Launders is, but he's an esports personality and influencer.
You know, that's how you know you're a sociopath, because I just did the intro, and then you were sociopathic enough to get us to start Audacity just so you could do the intro, just so that when it goes live and it's recorded, that you're the first voice that speaks.
It's always been a competition between you and me. Do you know what I mean? This isn't some amicable friendship. It's my podcast, Launders, and I'm so happy after responding to your DM about how much you wanted to interact and do some content. I'm glad to finally respond to you and get you on this thing. You know what I mean?
If it's your podcast, then why is it called Channel Points?
Because I'm a streamer. What do you mean? What does Channel Points have to do with you? It's just on your channel. This is my charity.
I'm just trying to prove a point. That I'm the one who named it, and you don't even know why I named it that.
I have no idea.
I don't either. And I wanted to give the floor to you to what's your interpretation of the title Channel Points? What does it mean to you?
Okay, well, I didn't want to be the one to break the news, but in the future, we're going to be using Channel Points to interact with the podcast.
Oh my God.
Think about it. We're going to use topics that people can redeem through Channel Points, and that's why we call it Channel Points, right, Launders?
Wow, that's such a great idea. Actually, I love that. And
thanks, man.
Oh, and shout out to Apollo Works for making the overlay for us. This overlay he made in less than an hour, and there were actually, I think, 36 submissions. Thank you everybody for submitting overlays. And I'll be paying Apollo $20 for using this. And there might be a few other overlays. Maybe we put the overlays on shuffle. Maybe we put a few overlays on shuffle. Why do we have to commit to one overlay?
Good for you. I agree. I mean, we'll see if this is going to be the one and only. Let's just be honest, Launders. We've been planning this for the last year.
We finally did the rebrand. This is the hardest part.
No, the hardest part is showing up to record. Bro, 2 days ago, tomorrow we're going to do it. Tomorrow we're going to do it. And here we are. I had to corner you, confront you, but I'm glad it's happening.
You would come into the chat. We were playing phone tag. Sometimes I'd come into your chat. Yo, let's do the podcast. Yesterday you came into my chat. Let's do the podcast. Then I think you DM'd me today. And then we just said, fuck it, let's go. And we did the podcast. And now everyone's just saying this podcast sucks. And I just want everyone to know, fuck you.
Okay. I joined into the chat. Wait, should we give some context, Launders? There's a lot of people who didn't listen to the podcast earlier. There's a lot of new people from my chat. Launders, you're the king of commentary. So go ahead and give us a quick synopsis of the last time we spoke and what our last podcast was like. Where's the lowdown, the shakedown?
So basically, it was called This Esports Life. It was the podcast about nothing. It was named This Esports Life because it was and still is my podcast. But then you started coming on a lot. And then we wanted to try to rebrand it, but originally it was just a show that we used to talk about. What were the list of topics? If I were to put tags on it, I would say Twitch, gaming, cauliflower.
We barely talk about esports.
Esports a little bit at the end. Sometimes food, mostly food, and maybe a little bit of business. And we basically, I didn't want to mislead anybody when it came to making the channel overlay because when they asked me what it's about, I wasn't sure what to say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, I had a lot of fun recording this esports live. And what's crazy is if you listen to the last episode, which I did like a few months ago randomly, we're like strategizing. Like you talked about doing like daily YouTube uploads. I talked about speedrunning Mario.
Oh,
and a year later, we did it. Yeah, like that's what we were doing on the last episode of like, what are we gonna do for our content? And then that was the last time we recorded, and we just aggressively did it.
Oh, we should have called this. We should have called this the incubator.
Ooh, I hate that.
Yeah, okay. What is the Silicon Valley?
Yeah. What's next? Kombucha? Like, that sounds too much. I don't want to be microdosing before this fucking thing, okay?
Yeah, you see me with a headband next time. It's just because I love headbands.
It's like a gravity inducing. Have you seen like those bands that people wear to have their balance or whatever?
No, are there bands for your head to have balance? What, anti-vertigo headbands or something?
Yeah. It's like the same people that make fun of astrology are also wearing those balance bands.
No way.
Drinking turmeric for inflammation.
Dude, India is the future. Bled was talking to me about how India is not #1 at anything, which made me laugh. But I was like, wait a second.
Spelling bees, bro.
That's what. Oh,
we're
dude.
the LeBron James of spelling bees.
I won a spelling bee when I was like 11, but since then my vocabulary.
Yeah,
same one.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's it was a natural skill. But I was like 11 years old. But #1 in scams. Fuck you, Andy. Okay, you watched too much Kit Boga. All right. So
do you feel like Kit Boga is like giving a bad name to brown people?
Sometimes I watch his stream and I genuinely feel bad for the Indians.
Yeah. That's not the intention, bro. You're supposed to feel bad for the people getting scammed, not the Indian people. But me too. I kind of am with you. Like, trying to
dude, because one time I heard he was doing he called somebody and it's like the guy broke the fourth wall and Kit Boga was like, "How are you doing in your life?" You know, putting on one of his like grandma voices, and the guy's like, "I hate my life," and I was like, "Oh no, that just feels so horrible." Like to listen to.
So
it puts everything. It puts everything into perspective a little bit. Where you're like, well, yeah, they probably aren't doing their dream job, you know, being scammers, like phone scammers online, but obviously it's still an unsavory thing to do. So it's hard to feel bad, but you still do a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one takeaway from the podcast is, what about scammers, guys? We should be
#1.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the funniest part of Kit Boga's stream is when the Indian people get really mad, but they don't know how to swear properly. So they'll be like, "I'm fucking myself." Fuck you. Like, it's just, I can't stop laughing because they'll be like, "Your mom, fuck." Like, it's just complete fucking nonsense. But they get so excited to just say whatever the fuck.
Oh man. And then their mic peaks and you can't hear something. And then they have I don't watch everything, so I don't really know, but sometimes he has like 4 scammers talking to each other at the same time or something. Yeah. I don't know how you orchestrate that.
Yeah, that channel is great.
Yeah, that's technology we don't have access to, but yeah, that's great. Okay. So, where does that bring? Oh yeah,
Dude, we have so much to talk about.
I know there's a lot. I
actually don't know where to start.
It's actually crazy. I mean, we could start with turmeric. I've been cooking a lot more, and turmeric is a really big part of it. I was just thinking about the number of places. Oh, just my girlfriend just showed me that in the UK, the national food of the UK is chicken tikka masala, right? Because apparently because without chicken tikka masala, they would have no spice in any. They would have no spices in any of their foods.
Yeah,
so
I get it.
They have basically everything in the UK would taste like shit if it wasn't for all of the Indians that came over. So
yeah, I don't. I mean, I have a hot take.
Go ahead.
Bro, vegetables outside of like India or Asia suck my ass. They're the worst. They're like
what? What about tomatoes?
Salt and black pepper. You know what I mean? But in India, they put like masala. They put like actual things that make it taste good.
Yeah.
Like bok choy is Asian.
Oh, bok choy is so
good.
Yeah.
But in America, you get like a salad, which is just like green shit, and then like black pepper.
Oh, it's like, arugula and black pepper. What are you complaining about?
It's so gross. Yeah. Ugh, it's so nasty.
Did you know that?
I'm with you, man. I'm on the turmeric diet.
Did you know that tomatoes are a New World food, a New World vegetable? So
no, what does that mean?
It only came from North and South America. So they didn't have, like, Italians didn't have tomatoes until who what's his name? Christopher Colombo came over here and ransacked the place.
I had no idea. So by eating tomatoes, you are supporting Christopher Columbus's ransack of the Americas.
Yeah,
Are we canceling tomatoes on the podcast?
That was Launder's hardcore history right there.
Have you been listening to it? Have you been listening to hardcore history? Or
no, I haven't.
Be honest.
Have I gotten smarter?
Yeah, since last I talked to you. Over a year ago. How'd you spend your pandemic, dude?
Yeah, we didn't talk about anything.
Bro?
Yeah, how are you, man?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's been that long. Jesus Christ, man. It's been what? I think the last I honestly spoke to you, like outside of the chat, has been a year.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. We've famously had podcasts where we set it to do the podcast and then talked for 2 hours and didn't even start recording the podcast, and then said we were tired at the end and didn't record.
We spoke for like 4 hours.
Since
it was like
then we have it.
The underground episodes.
Yeah, this is the pandemic reunion podcast. This is really like if Friends only had 2 people and they got together after recording half a season in total or something.
This is monetizing. This is like the Friends reunion.
Yes. This is as good in every way. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. What have you been watching?
I'm Monica.
Like what have you been doing?
I've been. I mean, like you said, like the last time we talked, I was like decided to go on the content grind or whatever, and then just was doing like all the daily uploads of all these CSGO analysis videos, like a daily demo. I was trying to just figure out what is the format that I could boil it down to that I could upload easily, like one take every day, and then try to do that. So for like 5 months in a row or something, I think I missed like 3 days. I recorded a demo every single day, and basically just like I like revive my YouTube channel in a way that I didn't realize how hard it was going to be. But now I'm kind of like, holy shit, this is actually really cool to be able to upload a video and then, instantly gets to 10,000 views. Like that's a really nice place to be. It was weird. It was almost like I wish I didn't even have the YouTube channel when I know if I uploaded, I'd only get like 300 views. It's weird because then it's so sad to go over to people who's uploaded for so long, and you go look at their channel and they have 1 million subscribers, but their videos have like a few thousand views because they stopped uploading. But you really have to just keep uploading a ton. So then that's pretty much what I did for since July. I did like that for like 5 months in a row. And now
is that all you changed? Is like you just started uploading more? Like what's, because I know there's probably a ton of people in chat and including me, like what is the formula for YouTube? Because I genuinely don't understand it.
Oh yeah.
I know that. Is it just like pushing out quantity, or how do you get started in that?
There's kind of a I don't know if boys club's the right term, but there's kind of a YouTubers know what is working with the algorithm. There seems to be there's grapevine tips that people are sharing with each other all the time about what YouTube algorithm wants. And all you have to do is look at some of the other bigger channels to understand what the themes are. But for example, if you look, like Ludwig is a good example of always being on the nose when it comes to like the right titles and thumbnails and stuff. And for example, one thing was story driven titles were big on YouTube. So if you were doing story driven titles, then you'd be able to just get free views. There's if you have a title, if you have a title that's like there's a few different styles that work, but right now, I mean, you have to leave something to be desired in the title, and then you have to make a thumbnail that just has good. I mean, good thumbnails are always the same, just good colors. Focus on the things that you want people to focus on and whatever. And then in terms of the frequency and people getting used to your content, I don't know. Like, I don't do it ideally in the sense I upload 30 to 40 minute long YouTube videos, but that's just what I think people need to remember there is that David Dobrik, for example, uploaded 4 minute and 20-second videos and then got that huge. But every other YouTuber was doing 8 to 10 minutes because you had to do 8 to 10 minutes to get your videos monetized. So, but he said, fuck it. I'm going to do 4 minutes, 20-second videos because that's what I want to do. And he made that work. So I think whatever you want to do, you should try to pick off some rules from other big YouTubers that you look at. But ultimately, if you're not going to upload videos, then you shouldn't just be following rules just to follow them, because then you're not going to want to upload. That's ultimately the most important part that you want to do it. So
that's interesting. I mean, would you say, because I mean, I've heard this a lot recently, is that
thumbnail and title is more important than the content of
easily,
the video.
Easily, yes.
That's interesting to me.
Yeah,
that's crazy to me.
Easily.
Because like the struggle that I'm sure I share with other people is like, how much time should someone spend on a video?
Yeah.
Like, cause like I love using Gennaro, who's like a OG boxer homie.
Yeah.
And Gennaro like does such a good job. Everything is edited, everything is cut, but does it make sense to spend so long on one video versus just spewing out content regularly? And I think spewing out content regularly is just helpful. And I think it's interesting that you mentioned Ludwig, because something that I've noticed is that every single person is copying Ludwig.
Yes,
every single up and coming streamer is like an iteration of Ludwig. I'm not sure if that's the right move, because then you'll never be as big as Ludwig. Like,
yes.
You know what I mean?
But it's like catching a tailwind, I think. You know, like you don't have to. I don't know, man. I sometimes I think like, you know, whatever it takes to get there, you know, copying people. It's kind of like, you know, if you play CS:GO, to use like some shitty esports analogy here. If you're play CS:GO, you know, you should use whatever sensitivity is good for you, not what another pro uses. But you should still use between 1.5 and 3 sensitivity at 400. Otherwise, you're probably shooting yourself in the foot. So I think it is a good idea, actually, to just copy. But more so, don't copy other creators to the point that you're copying one creator, you know? Because there's probably 5 guys doing different things the best way possible. And if you copy all of them, then you probably have a product that looks a little different, but you've got the best of all these different worlds. So I think Ludwig did hit a nerve where he was doing so many things right. And blowing up, obviously, so much that everyone was like, what's he doing? How's he doing it? And I think a lot of the chess content creators actually, in general, are doing it the best. So, you know,
like how so?
If you look at like Hikaru and then you look at Levy or Gotham Chess, he went from like, I think he gained almost 1 million subscribers from nothing in 1 year. He just hit 1 million subscribers, and so did Hikaru. And a lot of the chess YouTubers are doing a really fantastic job. So you look at their titles, they just have very bold, good thumbnails, and maybe they're made by the same people. And they have just, you know, one face that's really enlarged. And I tried to do that, actually, on my channel, where I would have bobbleheads. So I was trying to figure out, like, what's a theme for my thumbnail. So I was thinking, like, okay, you need to have a thumbnail that... So what I noticed with these videos was that when you look at a channel... and you look at these videos, you'd want to click on each of these videos, but you would not always know what channel the video is coming from. And that bothered me, you know, because I wanted to brand each thumbnail so that it was like, oh, it had the Boxer logo in the corner or whatever. But that recognizability actually doesn't do you any good when it comes to YouTube. Instead, what you should be looking for is the most far-reaching video possible that your subscribers still want to click on. That's the sweet spot. So
that appeals to your subs and random people
and everyone.
Like, branding is so unimportant. I think you're right about that.
Yeah,
I've never thought about it like that, actually.
So dropping your name out of the title is actually totally fine. I mean, literally, it feels like it's the most arbitrary words that end up working the best. Or if I refer to myself, like I have a video called KZ YouTuber Can't Strafe, and it has a photo of me, but it's not, you know, people might be thinking that it's somebody making fun of me as opposed to me uploading a video about myself, which makes it, you know, something you want to click on or whatever. You know, I played a pro CS:GO player on Faceit. It's me versus Grim on Faceit, and there's a temptation to try to use your brand leverage and their brand leverage, but pro and CS:GO technically work better than either of those, no matter how big, you know, Grim is as a player, I am as a YouTuber. So that ends up being better.
That's really interesting, because what I see in Mario, especially, or like Gennaro and I talk, who Gennaro does YouTube, and also other people do YouTube as well, but we talk, and I think the one thing that I've noticed is that everyone puts their own face in the thumbnail. You know what I mean? And I don't know if that's necessarily a smart thing, because I'm nobody in the YouTube universe, so it doesn't make sense for my face to occupy surface area on like a thumbnail. I think like people just copy each other without critically thinking, like, why are you doing it that way?
So my opinion on that specifically is that if you, let's say you have, so it's the expression that sells, not necessarily you, because you might not be that recognizable yet. But if you have a good human expression, that's what people will click on. So then that's the point at which it's worth putting in the thumbnail. And then it might as well be you. And then you can just use you if you can just do good ones. But
for sure.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm interested to see how your YouTube channel is going to evolve too. Because I mean, I remember I mean, you're doing Counter-Strike now.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what else you leverage, because we'll always not forget the Ashen review, the cracked path, all that stuff.
That was the best video we've ever made.
Yeah.
But I don't have Nathan anymore. I don't have Nathan anymore. No. But yeah, I don't know. YouTube is only going to make so much money. I make between $1,000 and $2,000 on YouTube and ad revenue a month, which is
that's awesome.
I mean,
that's really good.
It's okay. It's not bad. It was nice. There was 1 month I was like just paid my rent with the YouTube ad revenue, and that was really cool. But it's a lot of work, and there's been a few other ways that I've realized that I can make tons more money way easier than YouTube. And I think every YouTuber has learned this now. But I think the big draw is that you can, if you have a good channel, you have a good brand, you have respect in your field, or you have like a certain good, whatever, you can use that to get sponsorships, and those sponsor dollars can be far more than your ad revenue, which is, I think, the goal for a lot of creators. And it's very nice to be able to say, I have a YouTube channel, I have these metrics, then I have Twitter metrics, and I have Instagram, then I have Twitch, and then boom, TikTok. All these together. And I give you 1 year, I'll give you this many views, this many impressions, and you can come on as a brand partner. I think that's ultimately where you want to try to get to, because the AdSense alone just on YouTube, of course, is going to be kind of disappointing, but your channel is actually worth quite a lot to some other people.
Dude, Launders, can I pitch you something?
Okay,
I just wanted to take you gotta make a TikTok, dude. I am telling you, you've got to. I'm telling you right now, it's so cringy, but I see a lot of creators who are going to TikTok and actually making good content.
Yeah.
Which I really think that a lot of esports in particular is going to go to TikTok.
Dude,
like, without a doubt.
I'm not even against it. And I'm not even from last year. Okay, this is one way I've changed Squeex. Like, I will eat cauliflower pizza sometimes. I will like keep an open mind to,
I forgot about that.
I'm not exactly the same as I was. And I think that TikTok is not something I personally use very much. The reason I used it one night. I spent like 3 hours like scrolling through just recommended TikToks, because I heard the Blast social media guy told me that the algorithm on TikTok is really good. And I was like, what does that mean? So I wanted to see like how does it get this data, and like how good will it be at recommending me videos I want to watch? And I spent 3 hours seeing, I learned so much shit I swear to God, I learned more in that than I did in my first year at university, in terms of just the variety of topics and life hacks and fixes, everything I was doing wrong, how to be more efficient, literally how to be funnier. I learned how to be funnier watching these TikToks. And the only reason I didn't want to do that every day was just because it's just, there's something that really bugs me about watching 3 hours of 15-second videos. And I hate to sound like a boomer in that regard, but I just feel like that just like I never have a problem in terms of my mental health on social media, but I think I would have a problem at this level where it's such a vacuum.
I agree, dude. I'm literally like, we're boomers. We've been on the internet for so long, and I feel like I'm above like YouTube and everything. Like, I can turn it off. TikTok is actually crack.
Yeah.
It is. I have no control when I'm on TikTok. It's insane.
Yeah.
But I agree. I just want to focus more on like TikTok content, because I'm making a bet that people who are cringing at TikTok now are all going to be on it within the next few months, even.
Yeah.
Like every single person, because the content is getting to a spot where it's so good, and there's longer form that they're introducing, that I think it's good to be like an early adopter to that stuff. But I really will make a big bet onto TikTok.
Christopher just said YouTube Shorts gets me pretty bad too. That's something that they just made, right?
Yeah, they made it to compete with TikTok, but it's like the funnel of content. It's pretty insane, because I think what YouTube Short doesn't have is that For You page algorithm that TikTok does.
Yeah.
Like YouTube Shorts, you kind of have to be deliberate. You can't just turn it on like right when you open up YouTube. It doesn't just start playing.
Yeah.
TikTok is just an IV drip of content that they know you'll engage with, which is crazy.
Yeah. And so people are just repurposing all their content, which is the same thing people do for TikTok content anyway, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So you can put your same video in 4 places, get ad revenue in all of those places, and you didn't have to make the content 4 times. So that's how people are making content, and that's the best way to make content in the first place. You just vertically stack it, just re-upload it, cut it down, take the full length, put that on YouTube, have the live version on Twitch, cut it down, put it on TikTok. and there's some cool formatting tricks that you can do. Like Blast was doing a great job on TikTok where they were editing down their like they'll be like electronic 4K in a Navi game, and then they showed the 4K, but then they had a mini version of their HUD in the TikTok, and the entire clip was just cut down a little bit, so they fit all the information on it, and it was the same thing, but you mostly saw his crosshair and his gun and like part of the screen, and then everything else was just small but there. And whenever I see people uploading gaming Valorant TikToks and Counter-Strike TikToks, it's just crushed. Like they just have like it's really recorded on an iPhone, and I can't consume content like that myself, so I have a hard time getting behind it. But of course, it's not hard for me to just be like get someone to run my TikTok and just cut down content for me, because I might as well, right? Is that what you're doing now?
I mean, what I'm trying to do is, because what I started doing was repurposing YouTube videos for Shorts and for TikTok. And now what I realize is you get more engagement on TikTok if you play by TikTok's rules. Like if you use the viral songs, if you use the stickers, if you interact with TikTok's editing software, it boosts you up in the algorithm. So a lot of YouTubers aren't finding success if you just copy and paste into TikTok. It has to be TikTok formatted. You know what I mean? So like literally study up on the For You page and see what's hitting. And if you copy that formula, your shittiest clip will get like 7,000 views.
Do you think there's it's zero sum in the sense that like if TikTok's doing really well, then YouTube will start dropping off wholly?
I think so.
Yeah.
I really do. I mean, I know I'm like the one standing alone,
people consume a lot of their content on their phones, which it just sucks for me because I mean, all of my content doesn't require you to be full screen and like, some beautiful like drone shot of the, of me like doing a hike or something, like crazy content like that. It's just mostly talking and like gameplay and stuff. But I still don't like the idea of like watching or consuming my content on a phone. I have to get used to that, I think.
Yeah, well, I think the younger generation, the younger Counter-Strike people are only going to consume it on their phone.
Yeah.
And more so, they're going to consume very shorthand content.
Yeah.
Like, I think Twitch streams being super long is actually to its detriment.
You think
like,
so?
More people are going to migrate towards TikTok or shorter forms like YouTube Short, and most of their audience is going to be there, and Twitch stream will be supplemental. That's sort of my guess.
Interesting.
Of what content's going to look like.
But then I was like,
future.
okay, but I was thinking about this. Okay, I was watching XQC, and like you watch XQC do a bank heist, and his heart rate's 190, and he's yelling the whole time, and it's like pure energy. So you can watch it, whether or not you like his personality, the energy's there, and there's always something crazy happening. And then that's why he has 100,000 viewers, and I get that. And then you watch. I was watching Asmongold like yesterday, and Asmongold does not yell. He's very funny, but he's very calculated about the way he talks and everything. He had 200K people watching him do Final Fantasy, and he was, chomping it up, being chill. And I was like, damn, it's actually still insane. Like it's kind of like like Clint, for example. Like he can just be very chill and still keep the attention of like thousands when he's streaming. It's awesome. I mean, and it's interesting.
It's interesting. Yeah. It's definitely interesting. My theory is that I've never said this before, but my theory about people like Asmongold and Clint is, how in every comedy there's like a crazy character and a straight character, where like what's funny in The Office isn't Dwight making the joke, it's when Jim reacts to it, right?
Okay, yeah.
Like that's when you get the laugh.
Okay.
So with people like Clint or Asmon, the crazy character is the chat. And what's funny is their reaction to the craziness. Whereas most other streamers like XQC and all, they're the most ridiculous characters of all time, and chat's the one reacting to it. So like in every single successful entertaining streamer, it's like, it's not the craziness that's funny, it's someone reacting to the craziness. Does that make sense?
Yes. But
that's my theory about people like Clint and Asmon, is that they're the ones who are the straight guy instead of the crazy guy.
Yeah, the question is how'd they get there, right?
That's nobody.
Dude, when you watch Kriperian, for example,
1,000 views to 10,000 views.
It's unreal. I mean, it's probably like the idea of like going from $1 million to $2 million. Probably much easier to get the two. So, but like Kriperian or Crip, he like his chat is his stream is the best example. I think he got the attention because he did all these Diablo speedruns and stuff like that way back in the day, and did like world records and got articles probably on like PC Gamer and some like bigger mainstream things. People started coming to do streams. But his streams, he like doesn't talk or anything. He just basically sits there and like makes decisions, doesn't acknowledge chat almost ever, and his chat is just going crazy the whole time. They've got their own like set of memes and stuff, and that's the dream. He's just chilling.
That's amazing.
He puts in exactly as much energy as he wants to. Takes probably no more energy to actually turn on the stream and do whatever he wants, and everyone's happy because they're in chat enjoying themselves. Like
He's also
coomers.
a legacy streamer, dude. He's been on the website for so long. Like Soda Poppin', if Soda Poppin'
Soda is
now,
people have just learned about Soda recently, and they just like, man, this is my favorite new streamer or whatever. But Soda has just been around for every generation of Twitch.
Yeah.
And he's maintained this like
X-Fire, bro. He used to stream on X-Fire.
Yeah,
Does anyone in chat remember X-Fire? That shit was OG.
Yeah, like some people
Scroll lock X.
Some people don't know Lyric, and like Lyric,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts because the other thing that completely blows my mind, Squeex, is like once upon a time, like for better or worse, I'm getting my girlfriend more into Twitch, but she's watching like a lot of the role play stuff, and she's found like some of the smaller streamers she really likes and stuff. She like never talks in chat, but she like knows all the emote words and stuff. It's so funny. But she's shown me some role play streamers, which is really cool. And then I have to kind of like I give her kind of the history sometimes of the streamer she's watching. Like she really likes Soda, for example. I'm like, man, Soda has just been doing this forever. Or like Austin on Twitch was Raj Patel, this like Daisy GTA roleplay streamer from so many years ago. And there's just so many stories behind a lot of the streamers that have been just going for so long. And once upon a time, when Lyric had 30,000 streamers, that was the absolute peak of Twitch. That was like you talk about that with your friends. Damn, Lyric had 30K viewers today, and now X can just like turn on a stream GTA roleplay and have 100,000 viewers for 8 hours in a row. It's so crazy.
It's crazy. It is such a fucking new world. Do you remember? And I'm sorry if this is like stupid because most of chat wasn't. But do you remember like Emmy Clip, like Shroud playing on like as Emmy Clips with this goatee and all that shit? It feels like it was so recent, but it's crazy how much this site has evolved.
Yeah.
It's like I don't really love it as much as I used to from a consumer point of view, to be honest.
Yeah.
But God damn, those are like the really good days of Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to someone else about this, how Twitch has become so fragmented. It's never been like this, where like you take someone's chat like from Aiden Ross and you cannot put them in any other.
Dude, who the fuck is Aiden Ross? Can you explain to me where this guy came from? I was like seeing his stream and I was like, dude, this guy has his like insane amounts of viewership. I don't know where the fuck Aiden Ross even came from. And he just has so many viewers like all the time. I'm like, what? But like, it's not that I don't like him, I don't watch him or anything, but I don't know where the fuck he came from.
Dude, I'm gonna say it. I don't like Aiden Ross.
Well, I mean, I don't consume his content. I mean, watch his stream, like, he's not that funny, so whatever. But there are streamers I don't understand that are big, so that's fine with me. But I just don't know where the fuck he came from.
Do you want to know the background?
Yeah.
He used to upload like NBA 2K videos. Then he started realizing that gaming wasn't the thing, so he kissed Karina Koff on like live, and then viewers started coming in. Then he started doing collabing. I mean, he's grinded.
Yeah.
Respect to him. I just like don't understand like the hype beast. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm just.
He's not that funny. I mean, he's not that funny.
He's not funny at all. I mean, he's like gay baiting. He's like, oh, like suck a dick.
Yeah, he does that a lot. Yeah.
It's the worst shit ever. But him, Rice Gum, all those guys have created like an empire on Twitch. And and I don't want them to be on Twitch, to be honest. I don't think they're good for the platform. I don't think they're doing good. Mm-hmm. I think they know they're bad. I don't know. I just hate the idea of like this bullshit segment on Twitch. And I think we should not be welcoming to people like that.
Mm-hmm. There's no real way to stop it though, is there?
No, there's not. I mean, they're bringing more people onto the platform than anybody before, but I think we should, like, quality of people on Twitch. I mean, I'm sorry. I just don't. I don't know.
You think we should kill some of them, maybe?
No, whoa. Go ahead, Launders. Kill the viewers. Go ahead, Launders. Take it away. At Launders on Twitter.
Maybe it's the only option left. Yeah, maybe it's out.
Reclaim our land on Twitch television. No, I mean, dude, I'm just gonna be honest. Twitch is gonna be the most normie type place in like 2 years. There's gonna be people are gonna be streaming everything and anything. I think it's gonna lose some of its identity, but the positive of that is we have viewership numbers up in the 150,000. So whether that's a good thing or bad thing, it's probably good for the streamers, but bad for the identity of Twitch.
And just the amount of money that you can make. I mean, just the upside of, I mean, you can have like just the fact that there are more like, I mean, okay, I think the pure percentages of amount of streamers that have over 20 viewers is still, 0.01% or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. But the total amount of people who have a stream where they could make a living is actually just probably skyrocketed. And then I guess if the money gets in the right hands, you have cool things that can come of the streamers that do blow up huge.
I'm really curious on your thoughts about Ludwig's game show, because I think that's a perfect example and segue to that.
Dude,
I know you. It was the BTS people who did. Yeah, man.
Dude, I am not gonna lie. I immediately, this is a leak, but I immediately messaged Blast and I was like, I want to do this.
Oh my God! Alert the presses, Dexerto, get in here.
I said I want to be the host. I want to be the host of a show just like this. Ludwig did a fantastic job. First of all, I loved everyone on the show already, so that helps. And then I realized that I wouldn't have. I also realized that before that show aired, that everyone on that show I had become familiar with purely because of their interactions with each other in the recent months. And from that perspective, they also done a fantastic job of cross-pollinating and making content and building up to this point where now you could take like any of 15 people. We've all heard of all of them. We all know something about their personalities. You don't have to like get used to them and see if they're funny after the fact. They're already going to make you laugh, and they're already friends with each other. And now they can basically do anything. And I think that's such a fantastic thing.
It's crazy. They've learned from like, I don't know if people in chat know like the podcasting scene, but there's like an Illuminati of podcasting where they will always go and be a guest on their show for cross-pollination. It's the same thing that's happening on Twitch, like NMP, Melina, Soda, XQC. Like they understand that, that the biggest growth that you can do is combining your audience. I find it interesting because at first I was hesitant at the production value. I was like, bro, Twitch is supposed to be some guy sitting in a basement, like alone. I was like, oh God. But then I feel like what Ludwig did was something that no one's been able to do before, which is having the professional setup, but knowing what makes a show good, which is the interaction, right? Like that's the fun of it, is that there is an edginess and jankiness to it.
And then you can just walk off the podium and just talk to them or segue or do whatever. Yeah.
Because there's some game shows on Twitch. I know there's like this channel that signed Mizkif and all that did a game show, and it was just like super like sanitized. It was super
I think Ludwig had a little bit of an edge though to being able to do it in person.
Oh, for sure.
I think that would have helped. Like I think Mizkif could do, like he's funny, so I think he could do a good job with that. And I think like the 8 box like online broadcast is way harder for everyone to be like really funny. And like I think now that the pandemic isn't over, but it's over in some countries pretty much, and that it's just like people can just without getting canceled go and hang out with their friends and make a show. Like now that can happen. I mean, who knows how far they can take it? Even the commercials in that show were so sick.
I know.
The commercials are so well shot. I was honestly, dude, I'm so jealous. Like
me too.
I really want to be the host of a show like that. I'm no good at Jeopardy, so I don't think I would be good at being on the show, but I really think I could, facilitate a conversation. You obviously could do it as well, or I don't know if would you rather be a guest or a host of that kind of show?
I'd rather be a host.
A host, yeah. It's so fun. It'd be so fun, right?
Yeah, it would just be it would be so. It's like the dream for a streamer, I think, to host one of those things. Like well produced,
and it doesn't have to be a dream, It doesn't have to be a dream, because I think anyone can turn on their stream. Of course, you have let's say you already are a streamer, you can turn on your stream and you can invite your friends and try to run a show. And I think
for sure,
and and then like I think you messaged me and you were like, game shows are the future of Twitch. You messaged me that like 8 months ago, 10 months ago, something like that. And you saw like, I think Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader that Mizkif had done. That was maybe the only thing that had aired.
I think it was before.
At that point, something like that. Yeah,
I think it was before that, because I saw a lot of small streamers, and I think the innovation of Twitch is made by people who have 1,000 viewers. I think that's a hot take. The people who are really trying to grind, are the ones with 1,000 viewers. They sometimes don't have the means to do like a Schooled or to do a.
Are you dumber than a Squeex chatter?
Shut the fuck. Gliss is literally a Squeex chatter, so suck my ass, Gliss. Shut the fuck up,
fuck you, Squeex. He's a Launders chatter.
I'm ignoring them, dude. Shut the fuck up, dude.
He's a Launders chatter. Kiss my ass.
Yeah, but I do
claiming
think
my
that
viewers.
Game shows are still. Let's do it, man. Like a lot of the smaller streamers, like Chillin' Dude are just playing in game shows.
Yeah.
A bunch of people, and we're still like in a group, like saying, "What's next? How can we do a game show on someone's channel?"
Yeah.
But yeah, I do. I still think that game shows have a lot of potential.
Yeah, and this, I mean, you could even just repurpose every show that's ever been made and try to steal that stuff, and you could run through probably just fill up 10 years of fresh content just using ideas from regular game shows that people have already made and then slightly adjusting them. I mean, the other thing were the questions on that Jeopardy show that Ludwig did for Coinbase, where questions were incredible. I mean, the topics at hand are like, what was it, words with cum in it or whatever the fuck, or like there was so many different like funny layered, like it was perfect. It was like it was really good. It was just Twitch enough, but just Jeopardy enough that everyone was happy, I think.
Okay, so do you remember Casey Neistat's vlogs, like his YouTube vlogs? I feel like a good analogy for what Ludwig's show is like when regular not Casey Neistat people made vlogs, it was like unproduced, it was shitty, and then Casey sort of upped the game. I think like Ludwig's show is the same sort of thing where it's like, oh, you can't get away with like shittily produced like nonsense. That's the standard, you know?
Yes.
So I think it is that sort of game changing, and people haven't registered it yet. I'm excited to see what the other shows are going to be like.
And it's great to see companies like Coinbase that are coming in, because I've heard that they're a really fantastic sponsor. They actually sponsor Blast as well, which is the reason I brought it up to them. And they sponsor some esports stuff, and I heard they're just a really great sponsor. But it's great. It'd be great to see, because that's honestly, it feels like some of the best use of money right now, right? I mean, that's just like esports stuff and stuff like that can be very expensive, and certain products are very good. Like I'm comfortable saying Blast product is fantastic. If you want to sponsor them, they do a great job, obviously. But you know, sometimes esports, it's like it's hard to justify when there's a dude, you know, sitting on his webcam in 720p farting, playing indie games and getting hundreds of, you know what I mean? It's hard to justify paying so much to sponsor these big events and stuff like that. And I think that game shows are that nice medium where it's all the personality, it's all the people you love. They've blown up maybe from your favorite esports or just casual games. They're all hanging out together. And then, like you said, I mean, the game show format, it's just, it's the ham to the sandwich.
That's the worst analogy.
That was the best. I can actually. It was the. It's the.
Else? Well, I'm actually
it's the rhubarb jam
to the
whole wheat.
It's so bad.
It's the nickel to the steamroller. Wait, it's the. Help me out. What's your best? Come on, give me some.
No, I'm not. I can't think of an analogy. That's all on you. Don't.
It's the tennis balls to your walker.
All right, we're not that old yet. Okay, we're not that old. I'm curious what you think about gambling. Gambling on Twitch. Speaking of exploiting kids.
It should fucking absolutely.
Go ahead, Outlanders. What are your thoughts?
It fucking infuriates me. I won't lie. I get emails every single day. I get like a few. I'm on like lists or something of like gambling sites that email like YouTubers and stuff. So I get emails every day offering me thousands of dollars to do like pre-roll ads on my YouTube videos or to have a sponsor part of my Twitch, and I just block them constantly, and they just still show up. There's like hundreds of them, and I know they're making between like $100,000 and $500,000 a day. Their sites are making such unbelievable amounts of money. And of course, there's the whole crypto websites that are, gray market platforms for gambling. That's hard to say whether or not you're going to get in trouble or not for it. But it's it makes me sick because, you know, some of us chug along and like and make content and have to constantly make this decision of whether or not it would be okay to be able to take this money, whether how many people were actually hurting. And then when you try to have some kind of moral high ground, you start to think about all these other examples in where, you know, you might be doing kind of the same thing, but not getting any money for it. And you're like, well, why am I not just taking the money when I should? And then you see other people taking it and they're literally making so much money and then just getting away with it clean. And it just makes you angry, of course. You know, so
I mean, I don't want to call out anybody in particular, but Mo TV. No,
anyway. Dude, I mean, honestly, I feel like Mo is like a reason that some of this even started for everyone on Twitch.
Yeah.
Like he was doing this Rubat thing. I think he started talking to Train, and then Train's like started doing, not that it's even his fault. I mean, they're all making their own decision to do it. Whoever is doing it is, you know, is the one who needs to be held accountable or whatever. But Yeah, honestly, it's
so
just
bad,
it's just
dude.
disgusting.
It's
man.
actually so embarrassing.
It's disgusting.
It's like, hey, if you're making tens of thousands of dollars a month, maybe try not being like the worst fucking person in the world.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, if you're making so much money, like maybe don't take the fucking sponsorship.
Yeah.
I think it's just so greedy, and I do think it does stem from CS. I do think like this the Phantom Lord stuff was sort of the inkling and the seedling of all this gambling shit.
Yeah.
And it's just embarrassing as fuck.
Yeah, it is.
And I say blame the streamer. Like, hold the streamer accountable. Don't blame the platform for letting it happen. These streamers are making the decision to do it, knowing that their audience is like young and they're kids.
Did you say don't? Sorry, did you say don't blame the platform or blame the platform?
No, I say blame the streamer.
Oh yeah, blame the streamer. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Dude, what about that whole like Indie Fox Amaranth? Would you blame the platform or the streamer in that situation?
I blame the streamer.
Oh,
I mean,
really?
I know
I totally blame the platform in that one, in that specific example. But I get.
I'm curious as to why you blame the platform for that, but then blame the streamer for gambling.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't necessarily blame the streamer for gambling, but
okay.
Yeah, I didn't make a decision in that way, but yeah, I kind of felt like honestly, like after watching first of all, like the fact that she farted on the mic. You know what I mean? Like, and then after the fact, like after she got banned and came back, she had like 15,000 viewers and everyone was waiting to see what she would do after she got banned. And she was like, "Yeah, I know. Like, I'll probably have 3,000 viewers who are just hoping that my nipple slips out, but then the rest will leave, and that's fine. And we'll figure out something new to do." And just watching her have that conversation, knowing that she was literally just making a fool of Twitch while making like, millions, it made me like her more than Twitch. I won't lie. Like I was mad at Twitch, and like I was no longer mad at her after that. I was like, you're literally just playing the game. It's up to, and honestly, you can't say that the rules were clearly defined and that she broke them, right? It really was Twitch that didn't make it clear and didn't. Dude, my fucking emote Boxer S got banned. Boxer S got banned before any of these streamers. Fucking Mango got banned for dude, I don't even know it. He like humped like a figurine or something for like 3 seconds and got banned, and fucking Amaranth is like slamming her pussy on her bed, farting on her mic, like licking it and shit. It's like, dude, what the fuck is happening here, dude? It's just, it's like, what's that Supreme Court thing where it was like, you might not know what, how to define pornography, but you know it when you see it. It was like that whole thing. I don't know, but whatever.
I'm not familiar with that.
That shit is just, it's just, yeah. So anyways, but
I just think it's really like people operating in gray areas of cryptocurrency it's not illegal. There's no SEC filing for pumping and dumping if you have an influence. You know what I mean? Like I could say, hey, Squeex coin, buy it. All, whatever viewers buy it, and then I just sell it at the peak. That's deeply illegal for like a Wall Street broker to do, but not a streamer. It's undefined. And the worst fucking part about it is in the future. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to say, it's not, I was going to ask you about this, but it's not, it wasn't just that it's streamed, but it's also that it's cryptocurrency, right? That it's harder to regulate.
It's crypto, so there's no regulatory body.
Exactly.
But it's so shitty. Like, we should be pointing at these streamers and saying, you're criminals. Like, that is that's such an exploitive use of your audience.
Yeah.
And in the same way,
coin was illegal.
Yeah, no, but I see all these big streamers with their takes of like, well, it's not illegal and it's Twitch's fault for allowing it. Like, no, have some responsibility. You guys want to be entrepreneurs that are separate from the Twitch platform, then take some responsibility for it. Yeah. Like, we know what you're doing.
And fuck FaZe Clan and all those people, honestly.
Seriously, fuck FaZe. Dude, year after year, I remember the controversy was FaZe had that Fortnite streamer who was like 12. Do you remember
Jarvis?
This?
Or no, you had another one,
Bro, FaZe is just like, it's just nonstop, and it's an embarrassment.
Yeah,
I'm so sad about it.
And people are like, "Oh yeah, blame the org, blame the management. Oh, that's such a good take. You're just generalizing the whole team." Like, fuck you. Like, you know who I'm talking about, bro. It's literally, if it wasn't like 90% of everybody at FaZe, I would have just listened to them individually. It's not a coincidence. It's a perpetual thing that happens with them. It's part of their brand. It's actually why people like them probably, and it's something that consistently happens. Dude, they didn't even kick Jarvis out of FaZe Clan, even though he was one. This guy made a video showing that he had looked at their wallets because their crypto wallets got exposed because they're obviously too stupid to cover their tracks. And he showed that Jarvis is one of the people who sold his shares of Save the Kids coin in the first minute. You know, they've done this scam like millions of times. They've actually done this so many times in the last few months. And honestly, like, I would care a lot less if they didn't leverage charity to literally take money from their fans' pockets and then have their fans apologize on their behalf. Like, it is, that is actually where it just becomes fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, I suspect some of them sleep with their eyes open. They're probably like so guilty. There's no way.
Holy fuck, yeah.
It's like so inappropriate. And usually I don't like talking shit about like an org or something, but like fuck FaZe at this point.
Man. And like, FaZe
like,
K, you can go look at FaZe K's Twitter and just look at his last tweets and look at the replies. It's even the fact that he said, "Oh, I didn't know that this was actually a scam," even though he was the guy who sold in the first minute while it was at the top. And that, you know, even that people believe that you look at the replies and people are all coming to his aid. Like, dude, I know you would never scam us. You're fucking crazy, man. It's way, sad. Man. But, he's taking money out of your pocket, dude.
They market to kids. Yeah. It's kids' pockets. It's like the same shit. That's what's so fucked as well. Their charity was Save the Kids for their crypto, and they're stealing from their kids. Their audience are kids.
They go and laugh about it.
Weird. Yeah. I'm not laughing. This is just my normal face.
They go, yeah, you're always you have the opposite of resting bitch face. You always look like you think everything's hilarious. Like, no one can ever believe you.
I know. It's a real interpersonal problem. Be like, babe, you look really good. And you're like, fuck you.
Why are you making fun of me?
I can't help it. I just have a constant smirk on my face. I can't have real conversations, okay?
So, how much did the LC cost?
The LC?
LC.
What's the LC?
Behind you. Your couch. How much did it cost?
Oh, dude, on Amazon.
How much did you
spend?
spend?
A good deal, man.
Oh my god, I can't wait to hear this like, Indian talking about the deal he got.
This is like $250. Can you believe it? It's so, dude.
No way, you got a whole ass couch for $250, bro. I love you. I actually spent like I only spent like $500 or something. And some people, you know, you can spend whatever you want on a piece of furniture, but it's probably a piece of shit though, right? It's a piece of shit, isn't it?
This one's good, man. I swear by it.
Yeah,
it's real good.
Bro, I bet that shit is sturdier than like a fucking Rice Krispie. Honestly, like I don't.
No, I'm telling. Sometimes I'll take a nap on it. I'll link it. I mean, I'm telling you, this company, they kill it with their furniture. Fuck IKEA. Amazon's the place to go.
You know, just
take a risk. Buy a sofa. Fuck it.
Honestly, there's no point in buying anything expensive. Just buy something that's cheap once a year, and you're gonna save money in the long run.
Yeah, but then how am I supposed to give a $10 million apartment tour? Like, that's the thing to do on YouTube, Launders. It's all about the content.
Yeah. Okay? Where do you live, by the way? Do you still live in the same city? I don't want to dox you, but like, do you live? Did you move from where you last were, where no one knew where that was?
Yeah.
Where are you?
Listen, I'm trying to do gambling streams. I moved to Canada.
Shut the fuck up. You moved to me. Yeah, I could just do those, by the way. I could just do those. I'm safe. I could always gamble. I'm just Canadian out here.
Fuck you. Let me get on that couch. Let's do what's it called? Sweet Bonanza.
Yeah.
We'll do a LAN.
Whatever it is, dude.
Come on.
Book. Bro, I was so disappointed to see XQC do it. I won't lie.
I know, me, dude.
At first, it was fun, dude. What is fucked up is when it's sponsored. That's when it's just fucking. That's when it's fucked up, man.
You think they rig it for their streamers?
That's the other thing. I mean, it's hilarious that it's crypto, as if that matters at all. Something being crypto is exactly the same as it just being legit, but then you're doing it from like fucking Monaco or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, some random country. I mean, you could do that but then the whole idea of it being crypto makes it gives the appearance that it's impervious to law. You never have to question it. You know. But they're still out there in these random places.
You know what it reminds me of, Launders? Do you remember when like Skin betting website came out?
Yeah.
And like there was a period where you could just make a fuck ton of money because your audience would just buy into it.
Yeah.
And this was right before the Supreme Court or the court smacked down on it.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that's happening right now with crypto. Like, hey, if you're a content creator that really wants to cash out and are morally bankrupt, start a cryptocurrency right now.
Yeah.
Like, there's no laws against it, and exploit your audience, but you can really cash out and make it big time. Baby. Big time.
And people are going to forget. Advice. So whatever. Just really depends. Again, it's like you said, if you want to sleep with your eyes open, or maybe you really don't care, then go ahead and do it. But
don't you feel like responsible for your audience?
I mean,
I don't know.
I do. I do. But like, it's like a weird thing where it's like, if you are that kind of person, I mean, you probably, I don't know. I mean, I don't hold other people to any moral standard because of like, if I did, I couldn't like anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's like I listen to rap music. It's like, how can I listen to rap music and judge my favorite creators?
For sure.
So
Squeex, do you care about us? No.
Yeah, I'm not your friend.
I'm not your friend. No, I try to stream it a little differently, Launders. For every month you sub, you get a friend token, and eventually you can work up to a DM. That's sort of like a new marketing strategy.
Work up to a DM. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that's the ultimate goal. It's all money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's strictly business.
Oh, that shit makes me so mad.
Okay, well, Launders, listen. Enough piddly shit. Tell me. What is the state of Counter-Strike? I have been so out of the loop. I don't know what's going on. Is esports dead? Is it alive?
Oh my god!
Give me the lowdown.
Okay,
I've been out of the biz
without coping. Okay, I think. Okay, here's the hardest part of. Okay, we've heard all the conversations already.
Oh, no. Yeah.
We know everything already. I would just like to say my one main gripe with Counter-Strike right now is that it's not. People can't have fun anymore. You know, like no matter what it is, like you look at the numbers and. Even after losing a lot of players, it's still by far and away the biggest year in the history of the game. Like in terms of how many players are playing, like we're like double the peak of 2-3 years ago, and everyone said that was the biggest the game would be.
Yeah.
People have just been around. The creators who are the mouthpieces of the community, who are on Twitter and stuff, it feels like what they say represents how everyone feels. But I know there are hundreds of thousands of people who are in their first few hundred hours of playing the game that are just loving a new game that they're playing that's in the best state it's ever been, and just learning and playing more. And that's why I think my YouTube channel worked. And I feel like when they come on Twitter and they start following their favorite personalities on Twitter, they get a weird perception about what the state of the game is. You know, they think that everything's all fucked up now. People don't actually like this game, or it's dying or something like that. And they can't just enjoy the game. And that's part of the world that we live in now, that people are so fickle and like have to move on to the next thing as quickly as possible, or don't want to be left behind, or don't want to be looked at as playing something that's not cool anymore or whatever. And they can't even enjoy a game that can give you thousands of hours of intensely good enjoyment. They let you experience mastery and like be able to, you know, achieve things, and still there's so much money to be made and all this stuff. Like all these experiences, you just can't anymore because everyone's just spending all their energy complaining all the time. And I just want to make,
you know, what's crazy? Like that, I would have shared the opinion of like, oh, the numbers are dying. But ever since I started speedrunning Mario, I like had an epiphany where it's like, dude, if you look at the numbers for speedrunners for a particular game, it's dog shit. It is so fucking bad. Like the channel is lucky to have more than 1,500 people.
Yeah.
Like it's insane. For a Counter-Strike that has hundreds of thousands of people constantly playing and maybe not even following the pro scene, like people who are pugging, people who are matchmaking,
which is most.
I realize like Counter-Strike will never fucking die.
Yeah.
Like Counter-Strike is gonna last forever in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Like it's just so fucking massive. The fact that Mario speedrunning has been alive for 20 years with 1,500 viewers is insane.
All my favorite games are dead. Dude, I watch Melee. Like I watch Melee, I watch Brood War. I watch Brood War. I watch Dota, which everyone was talking about being dead. Have to their best.
Brood War's not dead.
Artosis' stream is so fucking good. Like I just like watch it. And what else do you need? You watch him play a game versus someone else. Boom, for those 40 minutes the game is alive. It's like you had such a good time watching it. It's like, I don't know,
and I think it's good for the scene if like the shitters leave. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
like, the really shitty people, the complainers, if they leave. Like I seriously, the Mario community right now is like one of the best, most inclusive. Everyone knows each other.
Nice.
It's actually one of the best because of its size.
Right.
Like it's a positive that it's so small.
Yeah. Honestly, Artosis' stream is straight up fucking hilarious because his chat is some of the best chat you're ever going to find on Twitch. And like, you couldn't have that at a certain size for how good he is as a streamer. And that's just like, you can't have it. You almost can't have it both ways. I mean, when I worked at Yahoo Esports and we had, I was doing Counter-Strike. It was me doing all the Counter-Strike content. It was Tafo who came in to do all the Melee content. And then it was like fucking 8 people doing League of Legends content, whether it was writing or making videos and stuff. I actually I did a fantastic job, I won't lie, at Yahoo Esports. Pulled in so many viewers for all my Counter-Strike videos. Nathan and I made some insane
really good.
Stewie, that Stewieology video, like a bunch of really banger videos. But then Taffa would come in once a week, record 8 videos in one day, and blow all of the League of Legends views out of the water just by himself. His Twitter, even though Smash Twitter is so much smaller than League Twitter overall, if somebody makes something in Smash, everybody is so keen to support it that thing can blow up to, you get 150 retweets on a video you make. You do that in any other game, you get like 4 to 10 retweets or some shit like that. Like some views will come off Twitter. Melee, on the other hand, they're hanging on to every single piece of content, and there's no oversaturation problem. There's just like this perpetual hunger and enjoyment, and on average, everyone who's still around has such a high level of understanding of the game that the jokes can be way funnier, that the actual content can go a little bit farther. It doesn't have to be so far reaching. So that is where you get the best viewers and the most fun. And
I agree.
Yeah, you just can't have both ways anyway. So
I think well said, man. I think like oftentimes the smaller, and I think it's true with Twitch, oftentimes like the smaller viewers is like some of the best streams.
Yeah.
Because people know each other, people know their history, the jokes are funnier, there's more interaction. It's really the same thing. But I totally agree. Like everything, like even I kind of sometimes watch Melee, but I know all the Melee players. It's awesome to see that people still hold on to that. And it's never dead unless people are watching about it and talking about it.
Yeah.
Fuck saying something is dead. I think it's so stupid.
Yeah, we gotta
stop
saying that.
Still gonna talk about it and shit. So
I've said that I never wanted to cope, right? And like I don't want to ever be. I've never been in a situation where Counter-Strike has done a lot for me, but at the same time, I've done a lot for Counter-Strike. I've dedicated a lot of time to, making things for the game and doing things for the community. And so it's a reciprocal relationship. I don't owe Counter-Strike anything just as much as Counter-Strike doesn't owe me shit. So if I ever wanted to leave, I can. If I don't enjoy playing the game anymore, I can. And no, that's nothing personal. Counter-Strike's not a person. It's just this thing. My content will still be out there. My history will still be there, and you can still go and enjoy those whatever videos if you want to. If I want to ever move on to Valorant, I could. I think Valorant's getting better and better, and maybe I'll want to play it someday or whatever, but I still do really enjoy playing Counter-Strike. I still look forward to Counter-Strike. I just don't generally have an interest in learning another really hard game and spending a ton of time to do that. Especially, I just don't think that I never had fun playing ranked in Valorant. I won't lie. Honestly, I don't think it's a game problem either. I think it's a people problem. Yeah. It's just there's so much going on with the amount of game communities that have come into Valorant that like, you got the worst of the worst there right now, and it's just not fun to play ranked in Valorant, honestly, in my opinion. So I just don't enjoy that part, and then I'm not going to play a hard game that I have to grind to play Valorant ultimately casually. But I wouldn't mind, making content one day or whatever. But I'm really not into ultimates. I'm really not into abilities. I do really like CS because it's simple, and I think that's just a stylistic thing, but ultimately, the conversation is always going to be Counter-Strike versus Valorant, not what do you like from each thing. And
do you get like anxiety of the thought of moving to a different game? Like, I mean, because listen, like you're killing it right now in Counter-Strike. Like, I can imagine that you love the growth. Like, you love seeing those numbers climb.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, it's the same thing with like Mario. I'm terrified to try to do something else.
Yeah.
Like deep down.
I think for you, because, well, first of all, I think you always put yourself on a high standard, but you also haven't done other games yet. So that makes sense. But it's nothing. I don't think it's anything to be afraid of. I think most people who are there, at least for you, they're watching because of you. So I think you probably tell yourself that, but then you don't believe it. So you're probably just in that area where you just haven't explored yet. But for me, like I've already, I've casted some PUBG, I've played Fortnite, I've done other things. Like I have enough experience where I'm pretty much confident to go and try to do everything else. I just kind of hope like, okay, if I could do 20 more years of Counter-Strike, I would honestly just do that.
Yeah.
That's all I would rather just do that, to be honest. So I kind of that's the mindset I'm in right now, that I hope like it would just be feasible for me to do it, and then I would just do it. But
bro, just go to PUBG Mobile. We're killing it in India. They would welcome you with both their hands open.
The problem is
this Counter-Strike shit behind.
I can't even speak another language, dude. I'd just be an embarrassment. Like I'm actually I'm a waste man. In India, like I would just get laughed at. I'm scared to go there because then I feel like everyone would just hate me because I can't even speak.
Nah, man, India is the most Americanized place. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
Don't you worry. We'll go. We'll do our trip. We'll do our IRL vlog.
Well, I mean, don't you were born in India. You can what? Can you speak Hindu or what?
It's not Hindu. It's
Hindi. Sorry.
And no, I can't. I can speak it with like a deep accent, so I'm just too embarrassed to say anything.
What was the original language you learned there? Was it Hindi?
I learned English because there's international school. Dude, Indians, like, we care so much about our children's future that even if you're in India, they'll teach you English because they'll be like, nah, this is the language you need to conduct business. But yeah, we learn things differently. But yeah, I mean, that's
so you're not fluent.
My native language is English, but I was born in India.
Wow, so, really?
Yeah, it's super weird.
Okay, so then I mean, like, I was gonna say, like, I mean, I know you would never do it for the money, but you could literally make a PUBG Mobile video, and this is not a joke, guys. That PUBG Mobile is insane. It's insanely massive in India.
It's killing it.
You don't understand
when it's all on YouTube.
When I went to so there's a big Bled did an event in India, and it was in like Chennai or something, and there was some big PUBG Mobile creator there, and he told Bled that he basically, first of all, everyone was trying to get to him to get a signature at the event, from like trying to break into the event to get a signature. Like, that's how popular he was. And he would get like 100,000 people watching him play PUBG Mobile on YouTube, live viewers, and no one in the English speaking world knows about him, but he's massive. And he said, like, it was like the day PUBG Mobile got banned, I think, because it's owned by China or something like that.
Yeah.
Then he streamed PUBG on PC and got like 10,000 viewers because no one wanted to play PUBG on PC. They wanted to watch PUBG Mobile. Yeah. But what people don't understand is that in countries that are like a lot of people are poor in, or just whatever,
the infrastructure's
in
not there.
India, in Vietnam, in China, in a lot of these countries, people are just literally lying down on their mopeds with their phone in their hand, watching content on YouTube, playing games on their phone, Arena of Valor, Wild Rift, fucking Hearthstone, all these games that you can play on your phone and watching content on their phone exclusively. No PC at home. That is a very niche thing in the scope of the world, and for the most part, there are giant markets out there.
They're on YouTube.
They're just on YouTube.
Most of them are on YouTube, which is interesting to me. But like, if you're a creator that really just wants to blow up, like, start streaming PUBG Mobile and focusing on like the South Asian area, because they just have missed, like, the hard thing that Amazon's gonna have to do is try to get this audience onto Twitch, because like they're all consuming YouTube videos. And it's like, India has like an insane amount of people. If you can get them on your Twitch channel, you can be like ninja type level.
Yes.
That sort of cultural zeitgeist. But that's the hard thing to do, is we don't have like Indian creator that's playing PUBG who knows how to stream. Like, if you see the top Indian streamers in PUBG, it's like the shittiest like phone camera quality, and they're raking in hundreds of thousands.
That's crazy.
Of viewers. And nobody's talking about it, which is crazy. Which is like, there's a big opportunity, is literally do some half-ass production, play PUBG Mobile, and I guarantee you're gonna kill it within the first year.
Yeah.
Guaranteed, 100% if you want to do it.
Yeah, there are worlds out there that are just so much bigger than the English-speaking world.
Twitch just
because of concentration.
I realize as well. Like, most of the speedrunning community is on YouTube. They never go to Twitch. Like, half of my chat. Wait, really? Yeah. Like, Mario videos on
like, as
YouTube,
in their YouTube frogs? Or they're watching live streams on YouTube?
Yeah, no, they're watching like YouTube PBs.
Yes,
like
right.
The YouTube. The hard thing is for a streamer who's running Mario is to get the YouTube audience into the stream. Like Charlie Brown, a homie from Mario, he created a Mario video that got like 6 million views.
Yeah.
And that's insane because there's never over 1,000 people watching Mario. Mm-hmm. So it's like the
discrepancy there, obviously, that shows how many people.
It's insane. And when I saw that video blow up, I was like, holy shit, I have to rethink. If I really want to play Mario and grow on Twitch, you have to rethink Twitch completely. Like, it almost doesn't make sense to just grind Mario, because you'll never eclipse that how big your channel is.
Yeah.
Like how big the category is. You'll never eclipse it. Unless you're doing something outside of Twitch.
I saw a lot of the videos that you were doing, and I know that like the problem is, of course, you make a YouTube video, you only get so much out of it, especially if you don't already have enough viewers to get you more viewers or whatever. Yeah. But you're like the titles and stuff are really good. The titles and stuff
videos?
I think they are really good. Yeah.
It's the consistency, man.
I think it is consistency.
YouTube. I've always wanted to stream on Twitch. I love streaming on Twitch.
Yeah.
I've streamed on Twitch for so long. I get Twitch. I don't understand anything else, so I'm treating it very academically. I'm like trying to look up YouTube, trying to look up TikTok, trying to look up everything else. But genuinely, I have no idea. Gennaro and I will talk about YouTube, but I am so lost. I really don't understand YouTube and what works. But I have a new.
If I don't upload for 10 days, I get penalized.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
that's crazy to me.
Yeah. So I mean, frequency does matter a lot.
Yeah.
You have to find out a format that you that you can just upload more often.
That's why I'm doing I'm trying to start weekly uploads with an editor that's not going to do insane assets and stuff.
Yeah.
Just so that I can get something out there and then save Gennaro for the real bangers.
Sure. That's what you told me, I think, back in July, where you were just I was saying I'm going to upload every day. You're like, start creating the backlog now, make 30 videos. Technically, that would be a great way to do it, where you could just consistently, so every other day you put out a video or something, or start editing the videos that you don't upload, because the way that the algorithm works, it's always going to, again, it's going to just punish you if you don't upload. You can't just disappear for months and come back. They hate that. So you've got to just go consistently. So, but once you get into a rhythm,
you've revived your channel.
Yes,
your channel. I remember. I mean, your channel was glitching. It was there was some videos that blow up. Some videos would get 200, 100 views.
Yeah.
And some videos get thousands. But I think YouTube algorithm really, really favored your stuff when you just kept going.
Yes.
It's crazy. It's really cool.
But I hit a point where it was, first of all, my mental health just came down to the day. I would upload for 2 weeks in a row, and then I would travel. So I would record 5 videos before I traveled, then I'd upload on the travel days while I was traveling. And then if I uploaded those videos, I knew they weren't that great because I was so tired when I made them or whatever. I was uploading every single day. Then the quality of the videos started to go down a little bit in certain spots. And then I realized this is turning off people permanently. If somebody comes to the video, that might be the last one they ever watch. So then there's, the problem of, okay, I want to upload every day. Certain people will watch every single day, but ultimately sticking to this thing of uploading every single day matters less than making sure every video is good as well. But if you upload every other day or every 3 days, that still works just fine. You don't have to be super frequent. There's still, even every 4 days, honestly. I think that's probably where the line is. I would say once every 5 days, and then you might get weird results. But, it was getting to the point where I was every day I was in my creator studio looking at my performance, comparing it to the out of 10, how good the video was. And
that's so bad for you.
Yeah, I mean, it's really bad. I think my reward system is completely broken anyway after all these years of content creation. So
do you look at viewership stuff or no?
Everything. I love.
Do you really? Dude, don't do that shit. That'll drive you insane.
Well, I mean,
all of the creators who I know who look at it get crazy.
It's gamified to me. It's just really fun. I think I don't know if I ever. I don't know if I ever, my way of not getting down about it was okay, listen, if I'm uploading every day and this is not good for me and the videos are getting worse, I'm literally making better videos when I'm happier, so I'm going to upload less. And then I'm in a good spot now. So I never had a problem with that, tweeting too much, or I've never had to take a break from social media. I don't know. I just
handle it.
Bro, I just people have the worst timelines ever. They follow people they hate. They read tweets they hate. They get into arguments with people, and then they end their days unhappy. And then they wonder what the problem is. Twitter is a hilarious place.
But hold on. Yeah. We're gonna fight here. I'm rolling up my sleeves.
Go for it, pussy.
But don't you feel some sort of pressure to output something? If you don't tweet for 2 days, are you sitting there? You're what should I make?
No.
You don't feel any of that pressure.
Not even a single, not an iota, not a monicum, as they said on the Ludwig
You're so
show.
excited for saying modicum. You just want to say cum. Let's just be honest.
Let's go with the word. Not even a monicum. I don't. I could take. Sometimes I'll look at my Twitter damn, and tweet for 4 days because I was just happy living life. Doesn't matter to me.
Fuck you. Man.
I'm totally immune.
Your healthy ass attitude is fucking bullshit.
I have the best brain ever. I am so lucky. I have
the worst brain.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous. Yeah, I'll feel. I mean, I get I'm not even kidding. I get super fucking guilty if I miss 2 streams in a row.
Okay, it's different for me with streaming though. Gone. It's different for me with streaming or something like that though. Different.
Yeah, but isn't that unhealthy? Isn't that so fucking bad? I'll be thinking about the stream if I'm doing something else. Like,
yeah. That's
like,
okay.
I can't.
That's okay. I mean, I sympathize with that at least. I get that.
Yeah. No, it's so bad. It gets me like so fucking. I'm like.
I thought we were talking about just Twitter. I don't care. I love Twitter, and I literally tweet because I enjoy it, and there's no other reason. YouTube, I feel guilty. Twitch, I feel guilty.
Yeah, that's fucking bad. I mean, Twitter, I feel like with your Twitter, it's still like a product.
Bro, it's grind life.
It's still like,
okay, you got to be able to grind.
Yeah, well, Twitter's a grind, right?
I just love Twitter. No, it's like true love. Yeah. I literally
I love streaming.
I just love Twitter.
I don't know. I hate Twitter. I don't engage with anybody on Twitter because it just pisses me off.
You don't have to engage. Dude, if you look at my timeline, it's just only funny shit. Like, really.
Really? Yeah, I can't. Dude, I can't watch. I'll literally like someone in person and then I read their Twitter. I'm like, oh.
Oh, Twitter? Yes. Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's such a fake, it's such a performative medium.
Just curious.
I don't know. I feel like everyone's trying to dunk on each other. I'll never open a thread because it's just like people just piling on someone.
I remember you mentioned that. I stopped doing that as much, honestly. I was like, I was doing that for sure as well. And I mean, you can just, some people like fighting. And some people are fighting because that's what they're good at. That they're like hilarious when they're like, dunking on people. So that's like their brand or whatever. Like I love attempting to ratio people. I think that shit is hilarious.
Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the fuck. If I see another,
the only reason I'm streaming today is because I like 4 days ago I tweeted out, if someone can ratio me, I'll stream for 7 days in a row. That's the only reason I'm live right now. That's the only reason this podcast got revived, was because I got ratioed 4 days ago, and you should be happy.
Dude, it's so dumb. It's so dumb, bro. The ratio. Oh, haha. You got more likes. It's like starts off as sarcastic and then it becomes so fucking annoying, dude. I'm like, someone will post like a conversation, like this in-depth Naval tweet, okay?
There's no room for conversations. That's where you fucked up.
Okay, well, like a 50 tweet long type thing, and then the first comment, ratio plus L plus Noti, and then they get like.
That's the best part of the tweet, bro. Off of the comments, see what the experts think. That's the whole point, dude. It's the replies. It's like you said, Squeex. It's not about the streamer. It's about the chats.
Oh my god!
Ratio plus L.
Streamer. Ratio plus L. Like this fucking in-depth, beautiful thing, and then I'm like, oh, I wonder what smart people are engaging. Some fucking Minecraft Twitter is gonna say ratio plus L. Haha. Fuck you. Fuck that, dude. I'm out.
I don't associate with Squeex. I love Minecraft Twitter and K-pop.
There's certain things we can't joke about, Laundry. Okay, let's just draw the rules in the inaugural episode. We can't joke about race, religion, Minecraft, BTS.
Fuck
That's
Notch.
Too far.
Fuck Notch. We love Minecraft Twitter. Let's go.
You can't joke about these things on the website, okay? That's for damn sure.
Okay, Apollo. Oh, this is okay. So check this out. This is my my thumbnail guy. He's making all my thumbnails on YouTube. This guy's awesome. All right, so I maybe I shouldn't say how much I pay him or something. I don't know if that's a good idea, but I basically want to say like he asked me to pay him a certain amount of money. I'm giving him 3 times that amount because it was such a low amount of money. It's like unreal. And then he's like,
very not Indian of you.
Well, it was just like you would do the same thing. Like it was just too low. But like he comes from like where he's from, it's just like, the money is just worth more or whatever, right? So it was fine before, but it wasn't enough. But he just DM'd me. He's like, yo, just to let you know, you can give the price to the other person. I made it just for fun. You pay me enough. He says, you pay me enough already. I told him I was only going to pay him the 3 times the amount. And then he invoiced me for the original number. And I said, no, this is the number I'm paying you. Like, that's the minimum. That's how good this kid is, man.
Hell?
He's and he's been getting a lot more work. So yeah, exactly. Now he's got this incestuous relationship with our editors. Oh my God. Yeah, he's made all of the thumbnails for me in the past, past 10 or 11 thumbnails. He's done such a good job. Did he make that
Thomas the Train Engine thumbnail?
Yeah, and he didn't know what the funniest part was. He didn't know what Thomas the Tank Engine was. So because so in Brazil, like, they don't have it, I guess. So I was like, yo, can you put his face on Thomas the Tank Engine? I want to make it like Nip's Final Stop, LNZ. And he was like, is this Thomas? And he posted a photo of Thomas the Tank Engine. I was like, yes. And then he came back with that thumbnail. It was so good.
That is hysterical.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's killing it. Killing it. You're killing it too. We're all the OGs
too,
I know are super proud of you.
So are you happy or what?
Am I happy?
Yeah.
No. Of course not. What are you, crazy? No, I'm happy.
You're happy.
it's hard to look back. Like what I like about recording the podcast today is it's sort of forcing us to introspect a little. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Of like where we started on like daily uploads or like streaming versus where we're at now. I think it's okay to be a little self-congratulatory of just we work so hard.
Bro, listen, you know what I realized? Some
What?
people are humble and some people are not. And the only insufferable people are the ones they pretend that they're the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those are the only insufferable people. There are people we love that are talking about how good they are constantly because they're hilarious and they're just being honest. And there are some people who genuinely are just so fucking humble. It just doesn't even make sense. Like how are you this humble? But they are that way. They really are that way. But whichever one you are, just be yourself, honestly. Like, and I think just being honest about everything is just perfect. Like that's exactly what you want. So.
For sure. Yeah. No, honesty is important, especially for a stream.
I know you're not super cocky or anything. Like you wouldn't just constantly try to talk about how great you are, how much you've done, but you shouldn't have to even qualify it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, I don't know. I see people who are insufferable on Twitch. Like, would you ever give a $10 million apartment tour? Like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Dude, people want to see that shit.
But it's also like
when you said that, I would want to see your apartment. I thought I was like, man, I would love to watch your $10 million apartment tour.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you ever go on YouTube and just watch the super outrageous, like most expensive home in LA, $40 million palatial mansion, whatever, tour, and it's like from the architect, and you're like, dude, this is well, you're laughing at them though, like you're like, this is so fucking insane, like. You actually, yeah.
I don't know. It's so I don't know. I feel like it's like look at what I have. Thanks, guys. Like I don't know. It seems kind of cringe to me. I like it's like Rice Gum and all bringing in their like Rolexes into the cam and like their fucking Nike, rare fucking Air Force Ones. I don't know. I feel like it comes off really bad because what made you is being relatable and genuine.
Yes.
And so to throw that back, it's like comedian. Like Jerry Seinfeld now is the least funny fucking hack comedian because
he's honestly not even funny.
Relatable.
Makes you wonder if he was ever funny. Honestly, was he ever a good stand-up?
He was funny for his time.
He was good in the show.
Now he's like, dude, he doesn't go to the grocery store. He doesn't fly in an airplane like us. He can't
he goes in the Ferrari, sometimes just to go for a drive.
No, it's nonsense.
Yeah,
he has his private driver, so he can't relate to like.
I think what Noto said. I think Larry David made him, and he really maybe. I don't think he was actually ever that funny. He's the Ray Romano, right? He's not really the funny guy on the show, technically, right? He's the guy that's like affable.
Yeah, Larry David's a king. Larry David's the funniest fucking. Yeah. He's still funny no matter how old he is or what he does. He kills it. That's like honestly goals. If Larry David's in it, I'm watching it.
But yeah, I'm watching your apartment tour every day of the week. I'm watching your $10 million apartment tour.
Oh shit. Okay, good. Well, I'll record something. I just have to clean up a little. Okay.
Why don't you just parody it? Like do parody it and do like a. How much is
because
your...
rolling
Did you buy?
Your eyes...
Did you buy?
What?
By any chance, your apartment?
Did I buy?
Yeah,
dude, I'm not.
Is that
leaking
too personal?
Anything, okay. I ain't leaking anything. All right.
Is that a brown apartment behind you through the blind?
Don't look at me. Don't look at the background. I don't know what's in frame.
Yeah.
No. But no. Don't look. I don't want any clues. I'm in a penthouse, 100 Thieves Cash rupee compound right now. So.
100 rupees.
We're in the streaming zone, so I can't show too much.
Okay. All right. I had something to say about this, but I can't remember about just being a relatable creator. What were you going to say about being self-congratulatory based?
But okay, here's another take. Okay, here's another take about being relatable. Just because you roll your eyes at something doesn't absolve you.
Everyone who says cringe is deformed.
Yeah, cringe. I'd rather be the cringe person. The person saying cringe. All right, that's cringe.
Yes.
But anyway, that's just some Twitch philosophy.
Ratio plus L.
But what I've noticed is like people will roll their eyes and say, "Ugh, another ad." Fuck you. Just because you rolled your eyes doesn't absolve you from saying Twitch Prime. Like you just own it. Hey, I need to make some cash. Here's an ad.
Yeah.
I don't know why there's this sort of sense of irony on the website where it's like, ugh, another commercial.
Yeah.
It's like, no, just own the fact that you're having a Raid Shadow Legends ad.
Yeah.
Play the tutorial. I get money if you do.
Yes, yes. I mean, yeah, we have to stop playing the game that like our viewers are not like every bit as smart as the creators at this point, that everyone has been so honest about this stuff over the years that like everyone knows how this works. At least on some foundational level, people understand how their creators are making money and everything.
Yeah.
Which is healthy.
Dude, viewers are like smarter than ever.
Yeah.
Viewers get it now, and it's scary.
And it's kind of a good thing too, right? You know, like a world where, like if everyone was super secretive, like, you know, Ludwig did a subathon and paid his mods like 100 grand overall or something. You know, that's not possible. Probably 10 years ago, people would do it for free and not even think about how much money he actually made or like have any idea, right?
Yeah.
So
it takes some
kind of
shady
good now.
Sponsorship.
Yeah.
I love that transparency. Yeah. I think that's sick. But yeah, I love to hear that. I think Ludwig's doing everything right.
Yeah,
big fan of his.
Big fan of his.
I don't like the copycats though. I think everyone should be trying to find their own thing because Ludwig is Ludwig. He's being himself. He's not contorting his body to be a certain person. So I think it's like to on Twitch, you just have to be the most the most of you. If that makes sense.
I think people look at Ludwig and they see dollar signs. They're like, the way he's doing it is the way to maximize the amount of money you can make. Like, first of all, he's in the YouTube grind, whatever, but then he's like kind of brand safe as well. And then he makes like all of the right content and he kind of does like all these things correctly, and then still he like is cool enough to hang out with the cool kids, but then also appears to not be able to have like kind of family friendly content as well. So
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's actually insane. I don't think we've ever had a creator like that.
He's done a great job.
He's not XQC. I think he's beyond that because he can just contort into OTV, he can contort into offline TV, OTK, like all these different orgs that are totally different. Yeah, I think we've never had a creator.
You ever thought about drug use on Twitch?
Like what? Like Adderall?
Oh, yeah.
Have I thought about it?
Yeah, I mean, with other streamers. Not like, have you thought about doing it, but...
Oh, dude, so many streamers are taking
just doing Adderall, right? They're like... Or
they're abusing caffeine, or they're abusing all that shit, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
There's a lot of them.
100%. Dude, even like G Fuel and stuff, when you load up on that powder, I'm sure you get, some sort of...
Get some lead in the veins.
You get some real lead.
But yeah, it's like kind of that thing. No way. I used to do Adderall in university to study, and I would study for like 8 hours. It's the only way I could do it. I honestly would never even pass a class.
Adderall once in university.
It was amazing. It was incredible. I literally would do Adderall, and I didn't even have to do pre-workout. I'd do Adderall, I'd go to the gym, and then I'd study for 8 hours. And it was the best 8 hours of my life. I was super focused. I remembered everything. I actually enjoyed doing it. It's a cheat, but it is meth. It is meth. And everyone needs to understand it is meth. And
it's cheating.
Definitely there are streamers that are doing meth right now, basically. And they're able to stream for a very long time at a very high level and put out awesome content, but they are out here using meth right before your very eyes.
I'm curious what you think about subathons. Speaking of meth. What? There's no way they're not fucking doped the fuck out, right?
Yeah.
Just sit there for 20
For the record,
hours?
Ludwig doesn't strike me as a type to be like doing meth. But yeah, I don't know. People are out there doing it. Whatever. What about subathons? Like the ethical, like should you do it or like?
Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think like a subathon is like a good way to grow your channel?
I guess. Like, why not?
Fuck subathons, Launder.
Why?
What do you mean? Because it's never... Okay, here's what I'm going to say. Because we didn't talk, and subathons have become like a meta now.
Attain green.
Like, everybody's doing subathons.
But you don't lose anything by not doing them. You're still the creator you were. Like, it's not like a zero-sum game where you're like stealing other people's viewers by doing subs.
Okay, here's my hot take, Viewers are becoming more and more demanding from their streamers to the point where like a subathon, if you're live for 24 hours, you bet your ass it's not going to be a good 24-hour stream, right? Like it's usually like, it's like a torture porn. It's like, oh, he's still around. Oh my God, he's still doing this.
Dude, I was sleeping and I went to the movies and I read a book and I came back.
I hate that shit. And it's been going on for Twitch for so long.
His chat was disgusting. Content. Yeah, his chat was disgusting.
It was
I was tuning in just to read his chat every once in a while and just feel bad for him about how disgusting it was.
Yeah, how could you?
That's true, but I mean, I don't think
it's never good.
I don't think there's anything wrong. You still do it. Just get that bag. Who cares? Like it's not like it's not like gambling streams. I don't think it's like
no. It's not morally.
Yeah, morally.
Do it if you can.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand this concept.
I mean, some people were accusing him of of like taking money out of other streamers' pockets by doing a stubathon. People were actually coming at him for that, and I was like, dude, fuck off.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Fucking salty ass complainers.
Yeah. But you're just talking about like, oh, it's like. If someone does it, they're just participating in it because they know like it's just gonna rake in dollars, but not because they like it or because the content's good or anything like that.
I just don't like it from a viewer point of view, like the content wise.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I fucking hate that idea of like someone's just being live for so long and it's like, oh, hilarious, he's losing his mind.
Yeah.
Dude, it's the ultimate fucking torture
That's
porn.
True.
I'm telling
it is torture porn, yeah.
And it's never like, do you remember a part of Ludwig's Subathon, like something memorable that happened in 2 weeks? No. Because it was like mid-tier content.
The end was pretty
Ludwig
good.
kills it. The end when he did like a salute was the most memorable, I guess. But like, I just feel like he kills it when he does these like 4 to 5 hour streams. And I love that he doesn't stream every day for 12 hours. Like he's not a machine. Like XQC is a machine.
He's a machine. Yeah.
That guy's a king.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's a good point. Steel Beams. Like, do you know who Kano is, Launders?
What's Kano? Kano
is a Mario runner.
Dude, oh my god. I thought I was going to get Ligmud or something right there. Holy, I ran right into that one.
Kano D's nuts fit in your mouth. Get it.
No,
yeah. He's a Mario streamer, Mario runner. And he has been live for like 4 months. Like what? Just not like in the same.
Is he doing
spot.
a subathon or is he just live?
No, he's not. He's just. It's called Stream Unlimited. Okay.
What?
And he's from South Korea, and
you have to restart your stream every 48 hours, like by law or something. He does.
Right? He's been live for over 3,000 plus hours now.
Same
guy. Sleep on stream, wake up, play Mario, like all the time. And he recently got a world record, which is amazing.
Whoa, he did.
It's fucking crazy. It's fucking after 3,000 hours of nonstop playing. He went to the fucking hospital because he was sitting and had complications with sitting in one spot. He said BRB, went to the hospital, came back, played more Mario.
Dude, wait, what happened in the hospital? Wild. Was it like you can get like blood clots and die?
That was the thing. He was sitting for too long. Dude, he had some like blood work done. He had to go to the hospital.
That's how
get it figured out.
It's random, but that's how In Control died. I mean, that was like he just got like blood clots in his leg randomly. And guys, if you are sitting down too much, that is a genuine concern. If that's gonna scare you, if that's gonna be like the Arrested Development, like ripping the arm off a dummy doll for you guys to hear that, you should get up and walk around every once in a while. Because
walk around.
Genuinely, that can just randomly kill you. And like you get blood clots, you're dead. So just stretch sometimes and drink water.
For sure. But anyway, Kano's fucking crazy. The amount of times the amount he streams, it's insanity. But it is like I love Kano and we love Kano, but I don't want that to be an expectation.
Okay, but can I just say that? Don't you think like some people are like, yeah, I'm just genuinely worried about XQC's health? It's like, are you? Do you really fucking care at all? Or do you just want to have something to say? Do you want to? You know what I mean? Like, do people really care? Like, oh, I'm just worried about what he's going to be like when he's 31 years old. Shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah,
he doesn't give a shit either. So
that's like chat doesn't give a fuck about the streamer, and I think that's the healthy thing to do.
Yes.
I think that's a healthy relationship to have with someone you watch on Twitch.
Yeah,
to not really give a shit unless you have a relationship outside of just Twitch and chat.
Yeah.
If you talk out of it, then of course it's fair.
Yeah.
But if that's what I find on Twitch, the irony is creators listening to their chat gush about how much they love them, but the second chat says something negative, they just turn their head like, "Oh, I hate the haters." It's like, no, if you're listening to the adoration, you also have to listen to the criticism.
Of course, yeah.
And it's the healthiest way to reject both.
That's true.
It's like to not treat this as like a real social interaction, but to treat it as a performance.
True. Yeah, don't
it's
bottle.
Probably the healthiest way to stream. And I think that's what the big streamers
So you think that's a mistake people make? They invest too much of their actual personality into their content, and then they take things personally.
I think people take their chat like the parasocial relationship starts with the streamer, and even if you have like 12 viewers or 13 viewers, like it's so easy to feel like you are hanging out, but you should never forget that they're gonna leave if you're boring, And that's that's a good.
That's good, yeah.
It's good to like not like don't have some sort of undying like, oh my god, here's everything, because I don't know, I feel very awkward about like Just sort of like the fanaticism.
I think that's a skill. Actually, really good at that. And I think that when I'm my happiest, I'm in that zone where it's like everything is just fun. Yes. But then sometimes, I'll have a serious conversation or, any kind of thing about sports where I'll talk about Counter-Strike and be like some serious thing. And sometimes if I'll watch a VOD, I'm trying to clip something or upload for a YouTube upload, I'll look at it and be like, this is kind of where the content dropped off a bit. I took this point a little bit too seriously, or was just having a real conversation. It was like, that between me and that one person actually mattered, but generally speaking, wasn't really that interesting for a broadcast. Maybe we both cared, whatever. Theater. Yeah, and exactly. I was just like, yeah, and honestly, I didn't need to be pressed about anything that someone said or whatever. But it is a skill, actually. I think you're obviously really good at it, but it is a skill to be like, to be able to at least disassociate from the idea that things you say are you, and that everything people say about that is saying it about you. That's not that's not easy to do. I don't think. I think you have to have that entertainer personality as well, which is different.
I think what I've seen is and I fall for it too. I love reading nice chat comments. It's so fun. Sure. Oh my God, I love you. Keep it up.
So then does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt. It's just as fake as the people who say "fuck you, ugly bitch." You
think it's fake though?
It's diluted. They can appreciate the stream and everything, but when people are defending you and other streamers, in other streamers' chats or doing stuff like that, it's not because they know you.
Yes,
it's just this weird relationship.
You're just a commodity.
Yeah, exactly. They're consuming you.
Yes,
you're consuming content.
They're sucking you off.
So if you're a streamer, don't listen to the haters, but also don't listen to the fanatics, because they're equally bad for your mental health. I think.
Yeah. That's the only way to live the longest.
It's a marathon.
Yeah.
It's not like a sprint. And if you do these massively taxing things to your mental health, 48-hour streams, you're not going to want to stream after that.
This is what I'm good at on Twitter, Squeex. That that's the thing. You can do this on Twitch really easily. For me, when people talk about Twitter, I can't relate at all. It's the easiest platform for me to consume and not get upset about anything.
That's interesting. I mean, I'm so anxious, but I will never tweet, because I'll write something out and be like, should I?
Did I dunk?
Is that funny? Yeah. And then Nathan will message me right after and be like, shit tweet. I'm deleting it. I'm deleting it. He's playing it to my insecurity.
No way. Yeah. So if people tell me shit tweet or something, I'm laughing. I actually put my stupidest self out there on Twitter, and I really just don't even. I'd get more personally upset about things I do on Twitch, whereas I'm more comfortable to put something, that same moment on Twitter, and let people consume that. I posted a video of me missing a cat jump 15 times in a row, even though my entire brand is doing movement content on YouTube for CSGO, and it doesn't even bother me. And people are like, why is this guy actually bad at movement on Twitter? It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
I actually enjoy it. I don't know.
I'd say maybe I'm jealous of your brain.
Well, honestly, it's more valuable to do it on Twitch. Live viewers are worth more, and you're making more money this way. So,
true. I'm in it for the cash.
Yeah, but Twitch is just a great place in general for content.
Yeah, I agree. I love Twitch, and I'm interested to see where it goes, because I do think it's on a decline. In terms of identity, I think more people are going to be on Twitch, but
I think it's on the. I think this is. I'd argue that I think this is the best Twitch has ever been.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Well, okay, hold on. The highs are high.
It's because of it's because of the collaborative content specifically that I think that. So way back in the day, Twitch has always been its best when the meta, which I hate people are saying meta for, but when the meta was doing roleplay content, that was the best version of Twitch. Back in the day, people were doing GTA, doing DayZ, doing all that stuff. That was the most fun, personality focused. Anyone could do it, whether you're good at games or not. And people were collaborating with each other in games as well. So it was just all the right things that made Twitch what it was. And then people started, esports is, it's got its ups and downs, and other kinds of individual streams, just 2 IRL streams had their ups and downs. But the roleplay content, in my opinion, is just peak Twitch. And now we're back in a position where roleplay is at the forefront. GTA is the #1 stream game. And a lot of the creators out there are actually really good people. And I think that a lot of them are collaborating with each other and making content. And it's such a good rhythm right now where we're hitting that, the game show arc, if you will. And the future of that is could be, so massive. So for me, this is my favorite time on Twitch on average, with the amount of streamers that I like watching.
My big fear, You said it beautifully. I agree completely. My big fear of Twitch is that there's so many advertisers and there's so much corporate interest now that we're almost becoming a self-fulfilled prophecy of like television. We're like, yeah, game shows are great if you understand the platform. Game shows can be really bad if you don't understand it and you make this like super sanitized, almost sociopathic show and people end up watching it. You know, the fact that Jimmy Fallon is coming on Twitch to do Among Us, kill me.
Oh god,
that's fucking raw. Yeah, I hate that.
But those people will fail, right? I mean, part of it was kind of like you know, the funny part before was like Twitch streamers used to say this. They would say, you know, YouTubers are coming over to Twitch. Let's watch your favorite YouTuber come on to Twitch and try to hold a broadcast together for 8 hours. Then we get to see how shit they are at their jobs, actually, because Twitch was the hardest, right? So, you know, Jimmy Fallon, all these people, these boring fucks that wouldn't be able to, you know, they aren't worth their salt without their writers. You know, they will fail, and, you know, only the best will. I mean, some of them will actually be good. I mean, you know, Jason Momoa is boring as fuck, for example, but I mean, kind of a nice guy. Maybe you want to watch his stream. It's like, whatever. Like, you get the real view, though. I mean, if they're worth watching, they'll keep the viewers. There are lots of celebrities on Twitch that have very few viewers, actually.
I know. It's shocking. It is really shocking, but I don't know, man. I do think that there's going to, like, YouTube, if you look at the best creators, they're all like Disney Channel, like beautiful skin, perfect looking, 20-something-year-olds acting like they're 18. Like, almost without a doubt. Like, the ones who are really killing it. Yeah. But on Twitch, you have people like XQC, Asmongold, Mizkif, Lyric,
it's a bunch of ugly fucks,
No, hold on. I didn't mean it like that they're ugly. Hold on.
Ugliest people
no. What I mean is they're not like brand. They weren't created by a brand.
Fucking
like they're being
long
themselves,
hair,
and if they happen to sell, shut the fuck
degenerate, like Adderall abusing.
I'm not getting canceled. I'm not getting canceled.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Don't say that. You're misinterpreting it. What I'm saying is they're being themselves and they're being entertaining. So if they happen to kill it, that's good for the platform.
Yeah.
But when I see people who are contorting themselves to be advertising friendly, and they're like, there's these beautiful billboard looking people who are just trying to sell some sort of like brand, I'm like, oh fuck, it's over.
Yeah.
Like we're losing the platform. Jimmy Fallon's coming on. We got fucking whoever the fuck celebrity.
It's a little gross. Yeah, it's not perfect.
It's gross. Yeah, but we'll see. Yeah. I'm optimistic as well.
Yeah. I think it's good that we named this podcast Channel Points. What do you think? We talked about Twitch a lot.
Should we keep it?
We can change it. I'm happy to change it. This little N logo, this NW logo could be a logo. That could be,
and then we could zoom out. Yeah, I like it. We should use Channel Points for something as well.
Not bad,
there's value to watching it live.
Yeah, then we could do it. I honestly think that I think that I was like, Channel Points, what would be a good podcast title? I actually love the title The Yard that Ludwig. I'm so jealous of that guy right now, like the amount of cool things he's doing. But like The Yard, they made that podcast. I was like, did you see it? It was like one of the commercials in during
I saw the commercial.
Yeah, I was like, that's a really good logo, and just the name is good. Like, it's just a good name. I like it, but I wanted something like that. So I don't know. I was thinking also Channel Points. It can just be interpreted. I mean, it's like Channel Points. Like, we both have a channel, we're both making points. We're usually arguing. Then there's, sorry, not to get meta and analyze everything. Sorry guys, this is making it way lame, but. Yeah, maybe we can do stuff where we, this is the feedback portion of the podcast, okay? So that's why we're now talking about this stuff. We're real now, all of a sudden. So maybe we can use the Channel Points aspect to actually do stuff with the podcast if we want.
Yeah, no, I agree. And we're always open. I mean, we'll try to do this more. I love, sitting down and talking with you. And what a better way to use our time than putting it on Twitch television.
Yeah. Well, once a week, is Sunday a good day?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it Sundays.
Let's do it once a week.
Yeah.
We'll shoot for once a week. We'll see where it goes, and I'm excited.
All right, cool. Everyone like the show?
Yeah, how are we feeling in chat?
Stop recording if you want.
No, we have to plug your Twitter and shit.
Oh yeah, at Launders.
You're so cool. Okay, wow, really sick. At Squeex 15.
Was it supposed to be more complicated than that? Isn't that the whole point of
Hey, what's up, guys? Launders here. Plug at Launders on Twitter. At Squeex 15. Yeah. I don't post on Twitter, but you can see my anxiety-riddled tweets.
Yeah. Great show. Love the Twitch insight. Lose the douchebag. Well, that was written by my mod in my channel, so I mean,
no, that was literally a sub in my channel, so
yeah. Well, doesn't have a sword.
I was a big fan. Cool, man. Well, thanks for doing this. I really appreciate it. Good to talk to you. We've got so much still to talk about, but we'll save it for next week.
Cool.
Peace.
Done. 1 minute. Oh, no, not that again.
I'm keeping it.
Some things don't change.
I'm keeping it.
1 minute, 1 hour, 42 minutes. Classic.
No, really?
Classic. We shoot for an hour. We go
so
almost
long.
2. Yeah.
Oh, God. How do you do it? What do you click? Export as wave?
Export as wave, yeah. Or WAV.
Go on, man.
I'm just gonna keep streaming. So I was yeah. Have you played any? Have you been playing any other games? Do you play other games when you're not streaming? Yeah, playing Valorant. Do you play with like Ash and stuff, or?
Yeah, I still play with them.
Yeah, is Ash insane in Valorant?
Yeah. Right. I mean, we're like the same. We're just playing for fun.
Yeah.
He's like a natural gamer.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's insane. I'm pretty good, so.
Oh, now or?
Okay, so I've always been good. Yeah, I'm good. I play Valorant. We don't play ranked even. We just play unranked.
Oh, okay.
We're that casual.
That's
Don't
fair.
call me a DMG. I'm not a DMG. All right, you're looking at global.
Right. I mean, it's sweaty. It's tough.
Dude, it's hard out here.
It's hard.
I'm bad.
I'm
not good.
I hold this belief that the game is a little bit random. I won't lie.
Valorant?
Yeah. I think that if I didn't truly believe that in my heart of hearts, I'd probably be playing it more.
Yeah. No, it is.
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like servers, like if you're lagging on Valorant, it's like unplayable.
Yeah.
You cannot get a frag.
Yeah.
Like, it's so fucking bad. Like we were doing that test. Were you in our server, Launders, like a year ago?
I don't know.
Where we were doing the test of peeking. It was Esh and I, and we were like on Haven or whatever, and the person who was holding an angle like couldn't see the other player.
Yeah.
It was like super fucked.
Yes.
It was like super broken. We were doing a test on it, but I like it. It's fun.
It's like the angle dominant. It's like if you're far away from an angle, you have such an insane advantage. Over the people.
Exactly.
Yes, yeah.
It's so weird.
So yeah, and there's some weird angles where like sometimes it feels like the guy has an instant reaction time. Sometimes you look like that on their screen. I don't. Something's not right to me. I'm perfectly. The thing is, there's nothing in Valorant that I can't get from CS, and more like if CS came out after Valorant, I'd play CS because I don't want the ultimates and stuff. Then the movement's a little bit better and the gunplay's a little bit better. So there's nothing left for me really. So
I don't know. I think some of the abilities are fun.
Yeah. I think they are too. And
I've been watching Pro Valorant. It's actually kind of fun.
I watch.
It's very entertaining.
I don't play, but I watch. So I don't know.
Yeah. I don't watch Counter-Strike. I haven't watched Counter-Strike in a long time.
It's too much. There's too much CS. It's not even fun anymore. It has to,
I don't even know what's important or not, but I feel like there's a tournament every fucking weekend.
Nothing is important. I think we're all holding on to the idea that LAN will make things so much better, but we had oversaturation when we were on LAN too. So, but that's a whole thing. It's not. I just want to make sure I'm not part of the sect of people that is just constantly complaining about everything in CS. You know?
Yeah. No, but it's good to have input. I feel like your input's better than my input because you're in the scene.
Yeah.
As a spectator who has no fucking, no skin in the game, it's easy for me to say shit game, fucking irrelevant, bullshit, bad. But if you have a vested interest in it, I think people would listen to you.
All right. What are you getting into now today?
I'm going to probably start streaming soon.
Okay.
As soon as I eat some food. I woke up so
Why are you lying?
late, man.
You just said you were eating before you started.
I know. I had dude, look at my fucking salad. I have this freaking sweet green salad, but I can't eat the whole thing. It's too much green.
So what, are you going to eat some meat or?
Yeah, I need some meat, man. Got to get some of my testosterone,
It's going to make more of your hair fall out.
Dude, shut up. My hair. Listen, it's God's haircut.
That's God's haircut. Did your mom tell you that? That's insane.
Yeah. Dude, aren't you excited to go old though? I'm so pumped to see what changes.
Dude, one of my friends he was balding, and then he actually took some hair pills, and his hair grew back, actually fully. I was like, wait, what? Dude, I saw him the other day.
There's a transplant. There's no way.
No.
Was it Propecia?
It's like my best. I don't even know which one it was, but he was just saying he took all his photos from the last 8 months, and he showed me the before picture, and I saw him both times, and his hair actually grew back in all the spots he was balding. I couldn't fucking believe it. I was like, I didn't know these pills actually worked.
Yeah, but they ruin your boner.
Well, the thing is that it is producing too much testosterone. That is the reason that your hair follicles close up or whatever, right? Like that's the whole reason that men go bald.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
That makes sense because I'm always addled
with
testosterone.
There's something that you could be, yeah. And there's something that when you produce a lot of testosterone, you produce a thing called HRT, I think it's called. And then that's what closes up your... It's not true? I thought I had to do testosterone. I don't fucking know. I don't think I have a 3 head, bro. I'm never going bald. Like I'm totally.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
dude. Can you take some of my baldness?
I'm good. No, I'm not complaining. I'm happy. I'm very happy. I don't want to be anything like you. Yeah.
Fuck you, dude. I'm still in the call. How dare you, man? Give me a D colon. Don't keck W.
My life is great. My life is great. Yeah.
No, I'm excited though. Like I don't want to be the guy that fights aging. You know what I mean?
Like, if
I go bald, fuck it. Like if I go gray hair, fuck it. Like I want to look old.
You know the movie No Country for Old Men?
Love that movie.
Like so the title apparently is based on some book or something. It's some random reference, but the title, like it was always like one of my favorite movies, and I'd always think about the title, and I tried to think about like what that meant, No Country for Old Men. And what I thought the title meant was that like when you get old, there's really no country that's actually good to live in. Like the world is not made for old people. That's what I thought that the title meant. And then I rationalized that was true. And I started thinking about it. I was like, yeah, every place sucks when you're old. Like the world is not about you. And like, you're just, you have problems and stuff. But apparently that's not what the title is about. But
that's not true.
Oh, the whole movie's based on a book. No, sorry, not a random reference, but it was based on specifically like something else that didn't mean that, I guess. But anyways, yeah, I don't believe that anymore. But either way, I've never been the person who I'm like you. I'm like I never want to be the person that like cares where they're at in their life. Like there's always just like a way to live that you're gonna be happy. Or
that's what I think. Yeah, it's just to be confident and don't worry too much about shit.
Also, like I remember when I was in high school, I asked my teacher, who was like. She was saying that she never wanted to be a high school student. I remember being in high school thinking like I would never want to be that old and thinking like I would never be that happy as I am right now. But like now I look back, I never would want to be that young again. Like I'm literally so much happier.
Dude, for sure.
So much more freedom. Like life actually sucked when you're like young and fucking broke and like rules and like, all these people trying to tell you what to do, all this stuff. It's like
the worst.
Fuck all that, dude. Life is so much better now. Like holy shit.
Do you remember how shitty high school and middle school?
I would never want to be. I never want to be young again. Yeah, I never want to be young again.
Bad.
Yeah.
Me neither. Now you have like autonomy.
Yeah,
it's great.
It's great.
It's just gonna get better.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway,
I'm gonna go.
Cool, dude. Well, have a good rest of your stream.
Yeah.
Bye, Launders chat. I love each and every.